Welcome everyone. Welcome everyone to the Puck Drops here. This is Peter Fifitt, of course. And obviously, you know, in my Discord, we talked about how this is a very reverential, very sad day for the world. 20th anniversary of. Yep, we'll talk about that once the game actually starts. But for the sports itself, this is great to have a game today. This is great to have sports, something positive, and. I actually was working with sports today. I was working with our men's soccer team in Montclair. I did some broadcasting. I just watched the rest of the Oregon-Ohio State game. Oregon beating Ohio State 35-28, and getting ready for Texas A&M and Colorado. The Aggies have a 17.5 spread. It scares me a little bit because Colorado was 1-0, and they are in the Pac. Dallas-Tampa game was really great. Nice, Trent. But Texas A&M coming up against Colorado. These are good teams. These are some really good. Well, not exactly a good team. Well, Colorado's not a great team, but they are decent. And A&M has a fantastic team, at least that we saw. The young quarterback has to get a little better, but you know that's something that just we're gonna have to see a bit more of. Let me just get my rosters up for Texas A&M and Colorado.
Any wireless stuff upstairs, you know, Wi-Fi everywhere.
What's the name of your first pet?
Nice house.
At Spectrum, we think if they shouldn't be in your house, they shouldn't be on your Wi-Fi.
This is fun.
Just give me 1 second.
In-home Wi-Fi lets you decide who connects and who doesn't, so your network's always secure.
And I will get ready for you for this game that hasn't started yet. We're on commercial. That's why I'm not broadcasting anything right now. Game's on commercial because they had like 7-8 minutes of that crazy Ohio State game where they didn't go to commercial once, even though there were a bunch of punts. So they're kind of taking that time now to have all the companies paying the commercials, and then they're going to go out to Denver for A&M and Colorado.
All of this started when we discovered the benefits of local raw honey for our family.
And then you said, hey, you know what? This is a business right here.
We went out and started to sell it.
To help us get going, we got the Chase Business Complete Banking Account. It's more to the bank account. It comes with quick accept, which lets us take card payments anytime, anywhere, and it's easy deposits at no extra cost. It's more than money. It's about building something for our family that will endure.
Chase for Business. Make more of what's yours.
I don't remember a lot, Trent. I'd like to not talk about it because it's very emotional for me. And I'd like you guys not to talk about it so much, but we are actually going to do something for that. What's up, GDD? GDD, you must not be happy Ohio State lost, but we'll be broadcasting A&M in a little bit. But the refs were dummy. Oh, come on. Don't play the refs game, GDD. And that Trent, I know it's Nathan. Trent, I know it's Nathan. But I don't want to talk about it because it's really hurtful for me. So you guys aren't going to talk about it unless you're actually trying to be factual, or I'll start muting you guys. Because remember, we're actually trying to use this. The target was not. I didn't even watch most of the game. I just watched the end because I was kind of forced to. Do I think the end play at the end of the game? No, I don't think it was LPI. I thought it was fine. Yes, please don't. But if you want to talk factual about 9/11, that's fine. But if you want to just say, I don't like this or I don't like that, or this was, even though it was horrible, just, Also, Colorado's up 7-0 apparently with 1:12 left in the first quarter. I don't know how. This is not good, but they are. Just for a second. I want to take a moment of silence. Okay? Trent, stop saying that. Hold on. I'm hiding and then unhiding. Hold on. Let me mod you again. Okay. I'm going to take a moment of silence because 20 years ago, something devastating happened at, of course, about 15 minutes from where I am now, the towers, the Twin Towers in New York City. And obviously those who you don't say it because I don't want the whole world knowing, but those who privately know, my personal connection to all of that. And I want to have a moment of silence. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Colorado just made a catch. Let's get to the game. Colorado's they're reviewing the catch. It was a sideline tap with 1:12 left in the first quarter. They're up 7-0. They are a 17-point underdog, but this would be the second time a Pac-12 team would be highly unlikely to win and come in and win. Incomplete pass is the call. Incomplete pass is the call. Wow, I think that's a bad call. Well, GDD, it's not just that. GDD, it's not just that. I'm not going to say it here, but if Trent wants to tell you, DM you, then that's fine. But it's not just that. But we're done talking about it. Wow, but that should have been a catch and an incomplete. And yes, I do live in New Jersey. And an incomplete pass. And there's a handoff that goes nowhere. Good stuff there for the A&M defensive lineman. Jordan Peavy. Jordan Peavy was all over the field last week against Kent State. He was a really good player. I just told you not to tell. Oh my God Almighty! Here's a running up the middle for Colorado, and they get past the 30. It's a first down for the Buffaloes. On 3rd and 10, Daniel Arias, the junior from Mill Creek, Washington, has given the Buffaloes a first down. It should be noted that I'm really not liking Colorado because Texas A&M plays Colorado, and tomorrow my Giants play the Denver Broncos. Now, that's not in – this is actually in Mile High Stadium. That won't be in Mile High Stadium. That's going to be about 10 minutes from where I am now, or 5. I'm actually not sure how far from MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey.
Especially non-conference games, especially SEC Pac-12 games or Pac-12 Big Ten games. But they just feel like Colorado's playing a step faster, playing a little bit harder.
Good. First and 10, 30 seconds to go in the first quarter. 7-0 Colorado. They've got the ball. Shotgun snap. Lewis, the throw. And they got a first down to about the 49. It's Arias again. Great throw by Lewis. And the first quarter is over. Colorado, surprisingly, have a 7-0 lead over the good guys. End of the first quarter, a rushing attack, and it's the Buffalo 7, Aggies nothing. Because I always hide your ult. No, because you said stuff and it was just being annoying. I told you not to bring up stuff, and you're just being.
Let's do this.
If you need a competitive edge in a crowded market, Rocky can.
That gun was fired up.
I'm gonna hide your alts, bro.
I think it's texting you tag every 35 seconds.
Actually, you know what? I don't need to hide. I shouldn't hide your alts. My bad. But I'm not modding them.
Evansville's return to glory and put the chocolate peppers on ice. Because this year,
Also, I don't have the A&M hat. I don't have Chicago. I don't have Vegas. So the next few streams, you won't see a lot of hats. Also, wanted to let you know for Monday stream, two things. Number one, I don't know if I'll stream Monday. And number two, if I do, I won't have the first half. That's because I have a class that ends at 9 o'clock, or it's 8:50, but I wouldn't be back here until after 9 o'clock. So I'd probably do like the second half just for all the Monday night streams. Just so you know, you're not going to get the first half because I can't. I have class. And I can't skip it or miss it anything because number one, I'm not going to skip any classes. And number two, that class I only have once a week. In fact, Monday, I remember, I have to let you guys know in Discord. Probably do it after the stream. But I want to remind you guys that Monday is the first day from a long time. I mean, we had it one other time, but it's the first day where Deeks and Dangles, my radio show on Montclair About Hockey, we're going to be live from the studio. So no Zoom pre-recording, none of that nonsense. We'll be live from the studio from 4 p.m. Eastern to 5 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, you might win by more. So if you guys, and I'll let you guys know on Discord, you guys want to I have all my Discord open while I'm doing the show. If you guys want to type things you want to hear if you're listening, and also have the number so you can call. But listen, I'm when the number's called, and if I'm sure it's one of you guys, I'm going to be very close because Tommy will be answering. So no nonsense from Nathan. No stupid stuff that you do here. None of that, guys. But if you just want to comment, whatever it is,
There were a lot of risks involved with that operation.
I just killed the #1 terrorist in the world.
Commemorate the 20th anniversary of September 11th with 3 new shows that remember the resilience, bravery, and patriotism for our country. Only on Fox Nation.
Peter, can I call in on Monday? I don't really want you to because you're going to just troll. You're not going to ask real questions. Why are you in detention, Trent? Also, Nathan, if you ask about the Red Wings, then fine. But if you're just trying to troll and say the weird stuff you say here, then no. But no, go ahead, ask for Detroit. Tommy and Campbell will groan because they don't care about the Red Wings, but I'd love to have a conversation with you about the Red Wings. I'd love to. Oh, you're kidding? Okay. 8 rushing yards for Texas A&M. That's dreadful. 67 rushing yards for Colorado. 60 passing yards for the Buffalo. 10 passing yards for A&M. 127 total yards for Colorado. 18 total yards for A&M, and they're over 4 on third down. Yeah, they've been blemished defensively. Here's Lewis under center. Ball is at the Colorado 49-yard line. How many viewers? Well, it's a radio show, so you don't get viewers. But how many listeners? I'm not sure. Handoff for a yard. Interesting thing also to note, Oregon's actually played Ohio State 9 times in their history, but they never won once, and this was the time that they had. Lewis in the shotgun. 2nd and 7. They have to get to the 41-yard line of the Aggies. Lewis sets up, throws wide open, man. There, Arias. And did he get the ball? Looked like he did. He did. It'll be 3rd and short. That ball was low, and Arias got it, but then he was immediately touched. Good play by Jordan Leal, though, also to get in front. 3rd and 2. Handoff up the middle. He's churning his legs, and they got it. Past the right to the 40-yard line goes Colorado. They are moving this drive methodically. No, we're not going to talk. Why? No. Fontent is a big running back for Colorado. Alex Fontent from Richmond, Texas. 15 seconds remain on the quarterback clock, whatever you call that. Snap clock, I don't even know what to call it. Shotgun snap there for a tuck and run, as it is going to be Lewis, who is going to run for a first down and to the 21-yard line of A&M. They're in the red, well, they're right outside the red zone. Oh, yeah, fine. I mean, we could, but I don't like having hockey talks at halftime anyway, because I could just go to another game and stream that. And obviously, horrible human being. You're not you. You're just talking about that. But I don't want to talk about politics, and I don't want to talk about this conversation. I don't want you to bring up that happened. I told you that in confidence. Please stop. I'm being nice. Lewis gives it, and Fontaine is stuffed. Great play, Leo, who is wearing American U.S. flags on his gloves. I love it, Jordan Leo. I support that, and a great tackle by Leo to make it second and long. There's nothing wrong with Charles, though. There's nothing wrong with Charles. I'd also actually like the president that you talked about, but we're not getting into politics. Don't say anymore. We're done with that. The Marvin Leo, excuse me. Handoff. Dimitri Stanton is stacked. There is a great play by Hansford, the linebacker, and it's third down. A&M has done two. Yeah, but all right. I'm fine with you hating the last thing I'll say about this. I'm fine with you hating a former president. Don't hate Charles. He didn't do anything to you. He was a good guy. That you guys know it. But we're done talking about it. Stop. All right. All right, I'm hiding this. Here is getting out of it is Lewis. Lewis throwing on the run, incomplete. Great play to get the ball out. O'Neal Jr. and he's thought he should have intercepted it, but I don't care. It's 4th and 15, and Colorado does not get their third down. Great defense. It looked like it was inevitable. Oh man, O'Neal nearly picked that off, and that's that. Yeah, I didn't think at first he had a chance on it, and. Yeah, he did. He absolutely did. Field goal attempt for Kohlbecker and Colorado. He hit the crossbar earlier. 46-yard attempt for Becker. Kick is up. It is wide right. No good. The Aggies stand 7-0. They're getting the ball back. What a great defensive sequence after they were shredded apart. The Buffaloes give the ball back to A&M after that field goal went wide right. 11:37 to go in the second quarter. 7-0 Colorado.
The light, it comes from within. It drives you and it guides you to shine your brightest. As you charge ahead, illuminating the way forward, a light maker, recognizing that the impact you make comes from the energy you create. Introducing the all-electric river, lighting the way.
Hi, I'm just looking at my account and I've got all this extra cash back.
Yep, that's your cashback match. Only Discover will automatically.
You said it 2 alts ago. Isn't that your last alt?
At the end of their first year. You matched everything I earned this year?
Yeah.
Woo! More money! Yeah.
Trent, don't do it to be funny. Do not do it to be funny. Only do it if you felt. Don't do it to be funny, Trent. Only do it if you feel like you have to. But if you really think that Nathan is causing a problem with his alts, then you can go ahead and mute them. And I'm not being bad to you or whatever, Nathan. It's just I'm telling you to stop, and you're continuing. You're literally continuing the behavior. Please learn. You're literally continuing the behavior. I told you. Just stop, man. Can you enjoy the game? This is already really, this is not good.
Great, thanks so much. It's my lunch break.
Right, exactly. I told him too. It wasn't just you.
Next,
I didn't bring him up. You did. Ooh, Mets Yankees is after this game. I'm not going to stream it, but I'm definitely going to watch it, guys. Let's go, Mets. And Trent, you're just no. Yeah, you can say what he said, fine. Like just quote what he said.
Has used his art to document Colorado football games since 2018, and his design for this week's game pays homage to the victims of the September 11th terror attacks. It urges us to never forget. Never, ever forget. You talk to so many of the coaches who play games on that day, a day I will never, ever remember. A day emotionally, Joe, I felt a lot of them on the football field, but none like that day after 9/11, getting back on the field playing. Thank you to all of those who have so served our country over the last 2 decades, paid the ultimate price on that day for us.
Go ahead, you can do it. You don't need me to ask. Hand off! We're at 5 yards. Akaney again, and it's second and short. Thomas with the tackle. And you're wondering what Jimbo Fisher is telling his quarterback.
It's a guy that's been doing it a long time, producing first rounder after first rounder after first rounder. He's all over Zach, it's miscommunication, timeouts, but that is, we got this, and I believe in you. We're going to take it out of your hands and believe in the people around you a little bit, make the game a little easier for you. That's a pro, knows what he's doing and how to manage that position.
For A&M. And getting out of the pocket, but getting pressured and hit into the Colorado bench. Behind the line was Calzada, the quarterback. He didn't start last week, but they felt like he was the better quarterback this week. So musical quarterbacks continue. And Calzada has a bit more experience. Than Haynes King. Third and 3 for A&M. Calzada in the shotgun. And Texas A&M is going to call a timeout. And Colorado is saying, let's go, let's go, let's go. That's the final timeout of the half. A&M has no more timeouts for the rest of the first half. Am I doing Rams-Bears? Yeah. I'm completely ignoring you guys, just so you know, because I just can't. 10:22 to go in the second quarter, 7-0. Buffalo. Buffaloes.
When you check your account, you can go many choices. Save money, doesn't matter, day or night. Use your computer, your smartphone, your tablet, whatever. The point is, you have options. How convenient. Wait, crab cakes. What are you looking at?
Geico, 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. If it looks like an F150,
Stop saying stuff about other people.
Falls like an F-150, thinks like an F-150, and powers like an F-150, it must be an F-150 hybrid.
You know what? I'm timing you out.
2021 F-150 Power Boost Hybrid with 570 pound-feet of torque and 12,700 pounds of max available towing.
I'm not even gonna do warnings anymore, guys. I know that when I don't do warnings, Nathan goes on Discord and yells at me, but I really don't. I'm trying to broadcast, not trying to have a conversation about ethics. Like, this is ridiculous. And why this is every stream is really, really starting to annoy me. And I'm not supposed to get bothered, but whatever. I'm a nice guy, so. I know it wasn't you. I know it was Nathan.
Basically just provides the answer to the question, what if? With Live Better You, my what ifs were erased.
I'm not going to give you warnings because it's continuing.
college football is sponsored by Geico. Save even more when you bundle home and car insurance. And by Service and Dos Aggies. In it goes. Please drink responsibly. Out of the timeout, third down for Texas A&M. In this place, a late arriving crowd that is filled up, and it is rocking.
Calzada in the shotgun. He'll go to the line. Direct traffic. Back to the shotgun for Calzada. Shotgun snap. Calzada throws over the middle. Oh, he missed his man. Are there flags? No. A&M has to punt. He had his man. He missed his man. Gonzalez with the defense, and he was just back enough to have the coverage. A&M held a bit, though. They held Chase Lane there, who's been good. Constantino to punt, and he'll boot this, but they're calling a false start against A&M, so they're going to lose yards on their punt. So even less of an advantage. And Colorado fans they're loving it.
The conversation continues between Jimbo Fisher and Zach Calzada. So now you have a look at despair. As this game is going on, he's trying to find his footing.
Here's a punt almost blocked, but A&M gets it out, and this punt will bounce at the 29-yard line of Colorado. And it was almost blocked and almost went the other way close to the end zone.
Promises to be a special night in New York. September 11th coverage of the Yankees and the Mets from Citi Field. 20th anniversary of the day America will never forget. That's next on Fox and Fox Sports Network. I was looking at that first pitch that W threw out 4 years ago. Yeah. In Yankee Stadium. I'll say it. Never been a better first pitch. I mean, it was. I had it at 72, but it was perfect strike right down the middle.
Colorado now. It's going to be Lewis. Lewis fakes the handoff. Lewis pressure, throws incomplete. Texas A&M defense, I don't know if the offense is here, but the defense is starting to wake up. The A&M defense is starting to wake up here. That was some good coverage on a screen. That's just to set up a 4-yard gain, and let's see what we can do now. But A&M says, now you got to have that second down where you aren't going to really feel too confident about what you want to do because they're right on them. Hayden, what's up? Handoff! Unstuffed. Well, he was held by one of the linebackers, the offensive lineman for Texas A&M, Michael Clemens. But Clemens lost him and actually went down, hitting one of his own tackles. Handoff up the middle. And for a first down to the 44-yard line of Colorado. They convert on third down. Just a great push, and A&M never even got anybody close. Nobody was even close to getting the back. Lewis under center. Lewis, handoff, sweep to the side. They got a first down, and all the way to the 43-yard line of A&M. That's Broussard, who got the gain. Jarek Broussard, who tore his ACL in 2017, his freshman year. He was the Pac-12 Offensive Player of the Year last year, the third leading rusher per game in college football. And Broussard is really making his name today against Texas A&M. 100 more rushing yards for Colorado, who's not even ranked, against the fifth-ranked team, 12 only rushing yards for A&M, and their rushing team. There's a handoff for about 4, and Fontant got decked by White Jr. It'll be second down.
This 1-2 punch will be critical for Colorado. Broussard was awesome a season ago, but he got beat up. He's not the biggest guy. Fonto, you referenced earlier, a significant hip injury. Was not playing, redshirted last year. How do you have 1-2 punch from today?
Lewis is in the shotgun. Fontant is in the backfield. Lewis. I was thinking, do we call timeout here? No. Colorado has all 3. A&M has none. Lewis in the shotgun. Has to snap it. Now Will. Lewis has great protection. Throws short. It's caught, but just got to the line, and that was it. And now A&M faces another daunting opportunity. Another great tackle there by Hansford. And another daunting opportunity. The A&M fans, they know, 3rd and 7, you got to make your stops here. There are the few Aggie fans in the building. We got the white towels waving. They know what's up. 3rd and 7. Lewis chucks it down the field. Incomplete. Are there flags? Yes. Henry was covered by Harper, and Harper apparently took him down, and this is going to be a pass interference, it looks like. Now, in college football, pass interferences are 15 yards. It is pass interference defensively. And, yeah, that's the right call. But pass interference there. Harper wasn't even looking. And it's a 15-yard penalty, not a spot foul. Now, it's still first down, but it just doesn't mean see, Aiden, I don't know, because I was going to at him. Because Avs fan goes to a Colorado University. But I don't think it's Colorado. I think it's Denver University. So I wonder if he would root for Colorado because either he goes to Colorado, there's a scuffle as that was a 1-yard gain, and or he likes Colorado teams, or he would see the game and go, I don't like Colorado, I go to Denver University even though they don't play them. Peter's an A&M fan, let me root for A&M, and he's not even here. I do wonder if that's, I don't know. And again, but I do know that one of my, Denver's really good, that and lacrosse. I do know that one of my teams, here's a run there, and there's Broussard. Or Fondant, excuse me, and it's a first down for Colorado. The rushing game is ridiculously just killing the Aggies. They have no bodies on these running backs. If it's Broussard, if it's Fondant, it doesn't matter. Fondant going to run to the outside. Stiff arm Fondant is shoved by the Colorado cheering section about a yard short of the first down marker. And that first down marker, once he passes, it'll make it 1st and goal Buffaloes. And that's a great pushback, though, by the Texas A&M corner. Second and what? First down marker is at the 4-yard line. Lewis. Handoff to, that wasn't Fondant, and it gets back to the line. Give me a second. That wasn't Fondant or, that was not Fondant or, that was Ashon Clayton or Broussard. So that's their third back, Clayton, and he is stopped. And it'll be third down, might be from the 6 because he might have lost a yard there. Now it'll be from the 5. That is at the 6. This is the 6. Lewis under center. 3rd and 1. Lewis sneaks it. Lewis! I think he might have got the first down. A&M says no. Lewis was close. Quarterback keeper. I haven't heard a roar from the crowd, and they're not cheering yet, so they'll have to, I would assume they'll have to measure it. See if he got it. A&M is adamant that he did not. He did not get it. He did not get it. They're going to go for it on 4th and 1. There's a back, but I'm pretty sure this is a quarterback keeper. A&M stuffing. And there is Lewis, but I don't think he got there. I don't think he got there on 4th down. I'm pretty sure A&M made the stop. They threw the ball at the referee. I'm pretty sure A&M made the stop. No signal yet. No signal yet with 4:59 to go in the half. Did Lewis get there? I'm positive he did not. I'm more positive he did not on 4th down than he did on 3rd down. A&M is pointing. What's the call? I think this is a stop on 4th down. We've got to see. Let's see. And Clayton tried to push him forward to get the first down, which would have put him at 1st and goal. But, guys, I think A&M's saying, I think the Aggies got it. They will measure. And this thing is short. A&M forces it on downs again. It's Aggies ball. 4:59 to go in the second quarter. A&M will have a chance to try to tie it. 7-0 Colorado.
With DirecTV Stream, I can get live TV and on demand together. Watch Serena Williams, Wonder Woman. Serena, Wonder Woman. Serena, Wonder Woman.
There's still some time left in the first half. This is a quick moving. College football games usually don't move this quick. And I know we didn't see it from start to finish because of that Oregon game, but again, though, I should note, A&M was a 17-point favorite. They haven't even got 15 yards rushing. Peter, you started late. I didn't start late. The game. I couldn't have started because the Oregon game. I mean, if I had like A&M TV or something, maybe. Technically, I could have like gone on YouTube and found the game on like A&M's whatever channel, but I'm not gonna do that.
An investor and Invesco QQQ, a fund that gives you access to NASDAQ 100 innovations like the Go Analysis software.
Become an agent of innovation with Invesco QQQ. Before investing, carefully read and consider fund investment objectives, risks, charges, expenses, and more. Prospectus at Invesco.com.
Give me 1 second. Let's get something. Where is it? There it is. Oh, this one.
This is Mark again, and our powerful hybrid. Toyota, let's go places.
Roman Reigns has held the Universal title for a year, but now he finds himself trapped between the Demon Finn Balor and the Beast Brock Lesnar. What's the next move to the head of the table? No, why do you expect that? Live at 7 on Fox. Coming up on State Farm halftime, Oregon.
No, I'm not modding any alts. We've literally been through this. Wait, why am I even talking? Defensively, A&M has been fairly good. A&M's in their own end zone, though. And Osana's going to go for the sideline. Oh, he's got a man. Oh, he dropped it. Oh, no. Mekhi Blackman with the coverage. He would have had a great gain down the sideline. And as a little bit of defensive push-up. No, I think that was good coverage by Mekhi Blackman. And Calzada going, I had this. And you know how much that would have helped his confidence, as he's just had so low confidence. And it's 2nd and 10. Now all the opportunity goes out the window. He's 2 of 7 for 2 yards, Calzada. They've bottled him up. Colorado has bottled him up. Shotgun snap. Handoff for a yard. It's 3rd down already. Spiller only got a yard. School's going good, Aiden. School's going good. All my assignments that I've done so far, got 100s on. I don't have a ton of assignments. I have one due October 3rd. I have one due, one probably due the end of next week, but I don't know yet. They haven't sent it yet. It might only be a day, like 3-day assignment. And then I have one due this Friday. And it's literally just me reading a script, and it has to sound good, though, for one of my broadcasting classes. But school's going pretty good. And as I said earlier to start the stream, I just did a broadcasting job. Here we go. Calzada throwing over the middle. Incomplete. It dropped down, 3 and out, and A&M's going to have to punt from the end zone. But I worked with the soccer team today. I didn't broadcast, but I did some stats and some voice work, kind of just telling our broadcasters what was happening and, some extra notes and stuff. So they lost in overtime. That was a bit of a disappointing game as well. Nowhere, I know I go to Montclair, but nowhere near as disappointing as I'll be if we lose to Colorado. My God. And Montclair was favored in the game as well, but this is a little bit more. Constantino to punt from the end zone. This will drop behind the 40. Taken at the 40. Went through 2 A&M defenders. Went through another and got to midfield. After he just got tripped up, 3:54 to go in the second. A&M had the momentum, and then they just lost it. So bad passes. And 7-0. Colorado. They'll get the ball back. Hey, Avs fan. Oh, we were just talking about you. Is your broadcasting classes you can get a job for? Yeah. Avs fan, I got to know who you're rooting for. My boy, I got to know who you're rooting for. We just had this discussion, man. You go to Denver, right? So the thought was, if you go to Denver, would you root for Colorado because they're a Colorado school? Would you not like them because they're a Colorado school and you don't want them to win? And then would you root for A&M because of me? It's just interesting. I gotta know. I know who you're rooting for against my Giants tomorrow. I know you're rooting for the Broncos, but gotta know, man. But yes, hey, if you didn't hear me, that's what the broadcasting classes are for. Technically, it's not broadcasting. Technically, it's like announcing or digital or media or whatever, but it basically is broadcasting. I should be able to broadcast some sports. When I do broadcasting sports, I'll tell you. Also, AvsFan29, did you hear? I want to let you know. Aiden, I also want to let you know. Streaming – no, Aiden, I don't stream any non-night games because I'm going to watch it myself. I will be streaming Chicago and LA tomorrow and then probably the second half of Vegas and Baltimore because I have a class during the first half. But I want to let you know, Monday – Monday. We're for A&M. Oh, okay, cool. So I didn't know. See, nice. So Monday, wanted to let you guys know. On Monday, Aiden, Trent Nathan knows, but Aiden and Avs fan, on Monday, I'm going to have the hockey show, Deeks and Dangles. That is going to be live at 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern. And that'll be from 4 p.m. to 5, because why? It's not relevant. From 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern, that'll be the hockey show. If you guys want to, my Discord will be open if you want to ask about questions, and then you listen to it on 90.3 WMSC Upper Montclair on the iHeartRadio app. You do that. That'll be the thing. That'll be cool. And then I'll give you the number also if you want to call in, but don't call in to troll. Call in for actual questions. That's you want to talk to the Avs. Trent, you want to talk about the Flyers, Nathan, the Red Wings, whatever. Stuffed behind the 45, behind the Colorado 45 by PD, and it's second and long. I don't think Denver is FBS. I don't think PV is. I don't think PV. Oh, not PV. I don't think the University of Denver is FBS, or if it even has football. So A&M would probably never play them. So you wouldn't have to root against them. Here is a rush up the middle. Oh, fumble. A&M says they have it. Rush up the middle. A&M says they have it. Lewis got it back. But no, Lewis was able to get it back. So this is not A&M's ball, but they do force a fumble. They get it back. 3rd and 12 for the Buffaloes. It's Trent with the Penn State. Trent with the Dallas Stars, Nathan. I wonder who, Avs fan. Here's a handoff and whatever. Not whatever. And a good gain, but short of the 40. So it looks like probably a punt coming for Colorado. Avs fan, if you want to put that in the Discord channel, the Calgary Flames. Okay, so or I'll see you, Trent. But if you want to say, if you want to do it, I know that there's the Discord channel about what you want on the radio station. Just let me know so you can talk about them. Calgary's interesting. Yeah, that's definitely something interesting. I want to say we talked about Calgary last week, but oh yeah, we did. We actually talked about, if you guys listened, we talked about the Calgary, the puck going in the net, like did it go in and whatever in 04. But we talked, yeah, that's a good idea. Here is a punt that goes into the end zone, A&M. So A&M will get the ball going to the 25. It could have been at the 1, but they get the ball at the 25. Calzada getting the ball back late in the first half. 7-0 Colorado.
Helping them discover their dreams is one of the best parts.
Their cap space is absolutely horrific, and I don't know what is their goal this season. No. I had them 6th in the division. Also, I'm working on the NHL standings. I will have a video of that. But no. But what is their goal? It's probably to make the playoffs. But I have them 6th in the division behind LA, Vancouver, Seattle, Edmonton, and Vegas. So we'll talk about that obviously when that video comes out. So yeah, I don't think they're going to be great. Also, I think aren't they going to lose free agents anyway next year anyway? Their cap space is awful, but aren't they losing a lot of free agents next year? So like Goudreau, somebody big is a free agent. Maybe Monahan. Yeah, Calgary's in a weird position. It's funny, out of all the Western Canadian teams, when is it coming out? Whenever I finish the document, this document's a lot. There's a lot of stuff on it. I have them 5th. Oh, okay. Yeah, they're going to be mediocre. Not going to be like they're not worse than Anaheim or San Jose. But they're not. Not a playoff team.
You see breakfast somewhere else, but then he tried Wendy's breakfast.
He's become a really big fan of Wendy's breakfast.
They'll barely. See, I doubt it. I don't think they'll barely miss the playoffs. I think they'll miss by a bit. I don't think they're going to miss by a bit, barely. 2 to 3 points? Nah, I think 5 to 8. They're not going to barely miss the playoffs. They're not better than LA. They're not better than Dallas or St. Louis, some teams that I have missing the playoffs. They're not better than those teams. You can make a case they're better in LA, but they're not better in Dallas or St. Louis. No way. Personally, I think the Nashville Predators are a playoff team, but if you think they are on the outskirts, Nashville's way better than Calgary. Calzada in the shotgun from the 25, the 20. That's right, not the 25 because the touchback isn't the 25 in the NFL in the college football. It's just the NFL. Got to get to the 30 for a first down. A&M's played atrocious this first half. Here is a handoff and a first down and more past the 35. A gain of 15 yards for a Kenny. You have to go soon? All right. Hope you do well, man. I mean, maybe sometimes I just mute and yell, but, I hope you're good. I really do hope you're good. Do not want to. No, I do not want to. Here's a short screen, and he's got to break a tackle. He broke a tackle. There's a first down the sideline, and then pushed out at the A&M Spiller at the A&M bench. Spiller, it's a first down for Texas A&M. Another great pass by Calzada. He's starting to find a rhythm, and A&M is approaching midfield. I think actually crossed midfield. But there's not much time left, and A&M does not have a timeout. 1:22 to go in the second. They're down 7. 7-0 Colorado. For all of A&M's futilities, at least they've only let up that touchdown. Calzada, another screen. This is a high screen. Has to get away from tacklers. Will pass the 50 out of bounds and second and short. And A&M is now in Colorado Buffalo's territory. Calzada's in the shotgun. 2nd and 6. They have to get to the Colorado 40 for a first down. Calzada throws. Oh, he caught him, then he dropped it. Lane was the target. It's 3rd and 6, and Lane was wide open. So open you can shout. Edmonton, Vegas, LA, Vancouver, Calgary, Seattle. I don't think Seattle's going to be really good this year, Avs fan. Avs fan, Seattle's going to be really good. I didn't think they would be, but I started to look. They look nice, especially when Gord comes back in the middle of the year. But some teams I've swapped in some areas, but besides that, I really don't have a problem with that division. I do have other changes with it, but I don't have much of a problem with it. Calzada steps up, throws, first down. Jalen Weidermeyer finally to the 30. Now A&M's got to snap the ball quickly. They can't call timeout. They have no timeouts. Colorado has all 3, and Colorado wouldn't want to use any of them. Now, since we missed the first half because of Oregon and Ohio State, I don't know who's getting the ball back. Probably going to snap it with about 50 seconds to go. That's what they do. Calzada stepping up. He even gets down the middle. Oh, almost intercepted. Oh, off the hands of the receiver. And that ball was just in the air, and there were 2 corners back. I was like watching a fly ball in baseball. I was like, oh, no. It went off Jalen Weidermeyer's hands. And that could have been picked, and that could have been awful. 2nd and 10 with 44 seconds to go. I hope not, Aiden. And Toronto is hoping the Mets. So I know there's some Blue Jays fans, right? I've got some Blue Jays fans here. You guys would want the and also Seattle. That's right. They'll be rooting for the Mets, right? No, that's Josh. That's Seattle fan. He's not here, but I know some that are, and you'd be rooting for the Mets to win because they're right behind them in the wild card. And a tackle for about a few yards after Smith got the ball. And Colorado calls a timeout. No, they don't call a timeout. And now they do. Colorado will take a timeout. So what I think they're thinking is they're anticipating that A&M doesn't get this first down and then gets the first down and then doesn't get it on 4th down so they can give time to get some points. That right now would to me lead me to believe. Sorry, I can't talk. Lead me to believe that A&M did win. Will be either they lost or deferred the toss, and they'll get the ball back to the second half. Because why would Colorado care about getting the ball back if they're going to get it at the start of the second half and they're already up 7-0? Next year, Aiden. A&M hasn't played Texas since 2012 because they were in the Big 12 back then, and Texas hasn't played A&M since. But Texas is moving to the SEC next year, so they'll play Texas next year as well as Oklahoma. For sure, going to be the toughest conference in football. And A&M actually, their final game against Texas was a loss at the Horn. Justin Tucker, who now plays for the Ravens, scored the game-winning field goal for the Longhorns. Brutal. I don't want to even think about it. Brutal, brutal, brutal. Calzada, pressured, gets out. Calzada Steps back, heaves it down the field, out of bounds. He wants a PI. None. And Jimbo Fisher, I think, wants a flag. He wants to talk to the official, saying if there's a push out of bounds. No, now he wants to talk to Calzada. No, it wasn't angry at the official. Let's talk to Calzada. Like, what do you see out there? That corner is not going to drop back. Well, what are you aiming at? Seth Small will go for a field goal. He missed a 53-yarder. This is to get A&M on the board. 7-0. Colorado. Kick is up, and it is right down the middle. A&M on the board. Down by 4 with 25 seconds to go in the first half. 7-3, Colorado Buffaloes. Right down the middle for Small, though, and that kick almost fumbled a little bit, but not the kick so much, but the hold. And at least there's some points there for the Aggies.
So here's the conversation. Okay, here is Weidemeyer. Right, this is a longer developing route. But look at the protection. It is tremendous protection. Spiller comes up, he sticks him. This is where Calzada's just got to have patience. But when you haven't played in a while, look at this. Look at the amount of green grass. Jimbo gets exactly what he wants. He wants Weidemeyer to the field. There is nobody there. But Calzada comes off with a ticker. There's just one more. That's it. And if you're just a little bit more patient, slow your clock down. It is there for you. Those are the teaching lessons.
Wow, I didn't realize how wide open Calzada was. Not only would he have had not Calzada, Weidemeyer was, not only would he have the ball at the 10, he would have waltzed into the end zone because the corner would have dropped. That's why Jimbo Fisher was so heated. He threw it away when the touchdown was there. It was a touchdown, and I missed it. Well, hopefully Calzada gets another crack at it, and this time cashes in. Would assume be in the second half unless A&M could force a turnover here.
But when you don't get him and you don't feel that pocket, Joe, you're an old quarterback too now. You know that, right? Trying to slow that clock down so that you can function within what the offense is demanding and asking of you to do in that time. Just a little patience.
Lewis will take an 8.
6 out of 15 in this first half. They finally get their first down of the half on that last drive.
That was the first down of that half for A&M. They would be just atrocious. This is an awful first half, but at least A&M got some points out of it. The unranked Colorado Buffaloes with a surprising, that's an understatement, 4-point lead over A&M. 7-3 Colorado at the end of the first half. Again, not sure who's getting the ball, but we'll see. 7-3 Colorado. I haven't seen the Blues. I've seen the Wild. The Wild jerseys look really nice. And you guys know for sure, unless there's a family event where I just can't stream, we're streaming that game. And it's obviously going to be a bias stream. The Wild Hat's going to be on. We'll be ready to go. So I'm excited for that one, January 1st.
The time is now. The time is yours. He goes in, he struggles early, trying to figure out where the guys are open, throwing a screen play, but you don't really get much from him. Really, what I'm concerned with is how are you going to handle adversity? You see him right there talking to Jimbo Fisher. As I look at it, you got 3 things for Texas A&M. You have to establish the run at this point in time. You got to calm down Calzada. But lastly, handle the altitude. It's a little bit different playing in Colorado. If A&M can do those 3 things, they can get back on track.
Calzada 6 of 15, 44 yards. He did look better the last drive, 47, 42 yards led to those 3 points of 7-3 at the half. But Colorado's defense, you got to give them credit, and it's good to have one of the best defensive players back in Nate Landon.
Yeah, I think this second half is going to come down to who can run the ball better. And Colorado's got a tackling machine in Nate Landon. Last year, he tore his Achilles tendon. He makes play after play. He is relentless. He'll chase the ball down. He was a Butkus Award winner candidate. He was right there. He can make plays.
Yeah, as I look at it, Coach, you're exactly right. Then on the flip side for A&M, the one time they got on the board in the second half,
well, what do you mean, Trent? I'm confused. Can you explain that a little bit? I'm confused.
Get the ball to Smith. Get the ball to A-Chain. That's what they did when they finally got points points on the board. Don't make Calzada do everything. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and let them make plays.
How bad was Andy's offense in the first half? They had 24 yards, no first downs before that last drive. 57 yards, 3 first downs, 3 points, but they're still down 7-3.
And I think what they did that last drive, getting the ball on the perimeter, easy throws, good way to calm down your quarterback.
Once again, Colorado with the lead right now, 7-3. How about the Pac-12 already with a big win early today? See if they can really be going. Meanwhile, more college football. Top-ranked Alabama lived up to its billing last week.
Trent, can you explain that a little more though? I'm confused at what you're asking me to do. And I'll look them up. The Winter Classic jerseys.
Yeah, you know, Coach Saban is always a little overly concerned with them boys in Alabama. They come with 21-0.
Alabama's up 21-0 to Mercer. See, good teams getting taken care of. They have to. That's okay. They're nice, but they're not anything new. The Blues jerseys, and yeah, I really like the Wild. The Wild jerseys are nice.
That was Stetson Bennett in the game. JG not able to go in this one. It is 21-0 there.
Those usually their home jerseys too for like Winter Classics and stuff. So that's interesting to see them do it on the road.
Looking big in the shoot. The only player in the top 25, only other top 25 battle in the country today is actually a top 10 matchup. Who will take on the South Trophy today? It's coming up right here on Fox Sports.
I got a big smile on my face because there's a great commercial of for Texas A&M with them doing the this salute and all people with SEC jerseys, other teams just running and cowering. It was fantastic. And Jimbo Fisher just like laying back like this. It was amazing. Love it. Love it. Oh, we have favorite Stanley Cup. I have 3 finals that I like the best. I love the 2011 final, even though it didn't end the way I wanted it to. That's definitely my favorite final. I also for sure love the 2003 final, the 97 final. So I think you pick whichever one you want out of those. Yeah, the Blues do get too many Winter Classics. It's kind of ridiculous. Right. No, but I love the fight. It's such a great final. It's funny. I watched the hockey guy, and the hockey guy said he hated that final because of just the animosity, and then he felt like it wasn't hockey. But I loved it. I thought it was so good, so well played, and it'd probably be my favorite championship series in sports if the Canucks had won the cup. And I like the Devils more, but it was just such a better series than even any of the Devils series. The only one that comes close maybe is 2000.
All of this started when we discovered the benefits of local raw honey for our family.
And then you said, hey, you know what? This is a business right here.
We went out and started to sell it.
To help us get going, we got the Chase Business Complete Banking Account. It's more than a bank account. It comes with Quick Accept, which lets us take card payments anytime, anywhere, and get same-day deposits at no extra cost. It's more than money. It's about building something for our family that will endure.
Chase for business. Make more of what's yours.
News on Fox 5, brought to you by Stop and Shop. Make the most of every meal.
I didn't feel like it was that chippy. I didn't feel like it was that chippy. Devils Colorado was more chippy than Devils Dallas.
Welcome back to the State Farm Fox College Football Halftime Show.
Buffalo offense 140 yards on the ground. Jack saw 51 of them, and that touchdown is 7-3 Buffalo over Texas A&M at the half. Meanwhile, you saw this one earlier on Fox. I'm sure they're going to agree for Ohio State and CJ McGill. 21-7. Oregon playing without its top two defensive players.
So halftime right now. Try to hang out halftime and see what happens.
Stroud had a big day as far as passing yardage, third most yards in the game in Ohio State Buckeyes history. Huge day for him. He did miss some throws, however.
Yeah, Ohio State had over 600 yards in total offense, but they couldn't get into the end zone enough. That pick right there by Jerome McKinley. Oregon wins it 35-28. Big win for the Ducks on the road against Ohio State. And that defense, we thought they had some issues last year. They got even more issues this year. Look at those yards per game right there. Rushing yards getting grinded up. Let's send it out to Rob Stone, Reggie Bush, Matt Lyon. Big little kickoff for Columbus.
First time in Ohio State football history, they have conceded 30 points in each of their opening two games to start a season. What a win for the Ducks and the Pac-12. Rob, Reggie, Matt, back here with you. C.J. Burdell, offensively for Oregon, he was the story. He was the story, man, that he came out and he ran the football the way that they needed him to.
Sort of quiet. It's not too much to do right now, of course.
161 rushing yards and 2 touchdowns on Ohio State. That's in Columbus, man. That's incredible. And then that's what you need out of your leadership, right? That's what you need out of your best players. What did I say before the game? Big-time players make big-time plays in big-time games. The C.J. Burdell stepped up for him. Travis Dye added another touchdown. And then Anthony Brown added another 65 yards rushing. They had over 200 yards rushing as a team, and that ended up being the back range. You see here, one of the best runs of the day. But just really broke the back of this Ohio State defense. And if you look at this Oregon defense, you look at the stat sheet, they gave up over 600 yards of offense, but only had one play of over 30 yards. So they made Ohio State earn every single yard. But how about on fourth down? They limited Ohio State 1 of 4 on fourth down, and that's when it mattered most. Down in the red zone, time and time again, without two of their best players, Kayvon Thibodeau and Justin Flo, Noah Sewell, Jerome McKinley, everyone stepped up on every single layer of that defense. Hats off to them in a tough place to play.
3 separate times in the second half, Oregon extended their lead to 14. Buckeyes cut it to 7, but they couldn't get in.
Yeah, and we had a moment of silence about that in the beginning, and that means that whole event and everything is really emotional. It means a lot for me. So we're not going to really talk about it, but yeah, absolutely. Pretty emotional too, because I went for a run today, and there's a spot where you can run on my campus where you can just stare ahead and see the entire skyline of New York City. So like today, it's hard, but well, we try to live on. And, you know. I'm one of definitely the declining amount of students here on campus. I just wanted to say this, that since I am a senior and I am 21, that we're alive for that event. Because in about a year and a half, nobody on this campus that's a student is going to be alive in that happens.
Listen, State Farm offers rates that fit any budget, even yours. Typical sneakerhead.
Wow, just anyone now?
Yeah.
Man, these just sold out then.
For surprisingly great rates that fit any budget, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call or click to get a quote today.
We've got a problem, America. Junk sleep is what you get from a bed that isn't right for you. Keep calling Kevin Keith. Junk sleep.
Left your laptop on the bus.
Junk sleep. Can't straight think. Slump cheap. What you need is real sleep. So maybe it's time to ask yourself, did you get out of the wrong side of bed this morning? Or the wrong bed altogether? Mattress Firm. On Junk Your Sleep.
In the Pac-12, we celebrate our victories like everyone else, with banners hung for titles won. But we also pay tribute to the victories that don't come with banners. The progressive spirit that distinguishes our student athletes, faculty, and fans from all others. This is who we are. It's the X factor that unites all Pac-12 universities. Pac-12, the Conference of Champions.
I don't fit the conventional idea of a pop star.
If you could invent your own alter ego, how high could you fly? September 22nd. You've never felt felt a singing competition like this before.
I can't wait to meet the human beings behind these alternatives.
Alter Ego, premieres October 22nd on Fox.
Okay, still at halftime, guys.
There were a lot of risks involved with that operation.
I just killed the #1 terrorist in the world.
Commemorate the 20th anniversary of September 11th with 3 new shows that remember the resilience, bravery, and patriotism for our country. Only on Fox Nation.
You'll love the neighborhood. Everyone here is so friendly. I'm thinking an herb garden over there.
That bullet's talking.
Don't be rude.
Oh, hi. I'm Incredible. If you need any help, just let me know. Babysitting, borrowing clothes, finding a great rate on your mortgage.
You wear clothes?
Uh-oh. I gotta stop doing this. Let's go to the garage.
When you're looking for loans, it's either credible or it's not.
Welcome back to the State Farm Fox College Football Halftime Show.
Guys, this halftime's taking forever.
If they wanted to make a change, even though I just wanted to be.
Why does Aaron Rodgers' interview here have a man bun? Why is that? Why? Someone explain to me why. This guy better not win this, and I predicted him, as you remember, winning the Super Bowl. This guy better not be lifting the Lombardi Trophy in February with a man bun. Come on. And I had one too, and it just doesn't look right.
Jacksonville, of course, it's tumultuous off season for Aaron Rodgers in his future with the Packers. That's the NFL. Let's go back to college football right now. Ball State, Penn State coming up there winning.
Oh, Penn State and Ball State, if you're here, Trent. Here we go. So talking about Penn State, and there's a rushing touchdown, and the Nittany Lion fans here in Happy Valley, they love it. Kernkraft 400 plan. Not the same as the Boston Bruins, but 24-3 with 47 seconds left in the second quarter. Penn State has a 21-point lead over Ball State. Notre Dame and Toledo. Notre Dame, who won that overtime game against the Florida State, and if Notre Dame loses to Toledo, man, that could be big. This game already happened, so they're just showing it. And that's Notre Dame's home opener too. Notre Dame still they're winning. They're winning by 8, but they're not. The game's not over. Cincinnati, Murray State tied at the half. Murray State, if you may remember, was Jamal Murray, I believe, was there. There was that team that made a lot of people go crazy at March Madness. But football-wise, tied with Cincinnati. Who do I want to win, Ohio State or Alabama? Ohio State. Ohio State. I know I shouldn't have favorites of colleges, especially those I'm not with, but I despise Alabama. Despise them. Never, ever, ever root for Bama. Never. Also, my uncle and my dad are Ohio State fans. So, yeah, I'd be fine with Ohio State winning.
Espresso made right. We are being defined by our rhythms. I think they know you right. You are. But it's their digital version of you. The all-new Infiniti QX55. Introduce yourself.
Finance the Infiniti QX55 at 1.9% APR for 72 months. Trust the Infiniti retailer.
Optimum's hottest summer sale is too hot to pass up. Get 300 meg internet for just $35 a month. Now get a $100 Visa prepaid card. And HBO Max included on us. You can even speed things up with 1 gig internet and get the best gigabit deal according to CNET.
I've never necessarily liked Ohio State that much, but boy, I don't like it.
HBO Max included on us. And now get a $100 Visa prepaid card. Visit Optimum.com today.
But I kind of expected Alabama to win. I do, for whatever reason, though. I've always liked Alabama quarterbacks. The first one I remember watching a lot was McCannon or whatever his name was. I can't even remember. Is it A.J. McCannon or I forget his name. I actually saw him drafted. I loved him. He was one of my favorite quarterbacks, even though he'd always play against us, against A&M. But and obviously that Mac Jones, I've liked him as well. So McCarron, was it? A.J. McCarron? Does that sound familiar to anybody?
Universities have never shied away from setting the bar high. Our relentless pursuit of athletic success and academic excellence
We really don't need to see this Colorado commercial.
on campus and off. We are using our talents to contribute to a culture of equity, diversity, inclusiveness, and collegiality. This is our X factor. This is what it means to be the Conference of Champions. Pac-12, the Conference of Champions.
Of course, all day we have been commemorating 9/11 across the nation, and right here on Fox, we will never forget. To West Point we go, Western Kentucky and Army, of course, the cadets coming out on the field. Their moment of silence, honoring September 11th. Obviously, military, always grateful for them. To the football game we go, fourth quarter. Cannon.
God by Army, that's their staple. That's where the whole offense starts and stops.
And they get to win 38-35, and then after the game, Jeff Monken and Tyson Elton. Okay, we got some words here. Oh, you want to meet me by the bus? Okay. Oh, no, he's selling those bucks. Oh, yeah, y'all go in the locker room. Y'all don't really want that smoke. They don't want that smoke, do they, Acho? Nah, I don't think they about that action. They ain't about that action. Come on, all right, guys. Air Force, Navy. There's one on the field, obviously. Representing America, they were all united. Second quarter, Micah Davis. 15-yard. He plays later, Brad Roberts from 2 yards out. Air Force, live branch of service of 7. Of course, we will continue to remember 9/11 all day for a special broadcast from the way from New York at 7 Eastern.
Okay, almost done with halftime, so we should have the game back.
Hey, 14 Run UNC is there from cap off tonight at the Coliseum in Los Angeles. And that's at 10:30 Eastern.
I gotta tell you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow night after the stream. But my God, I can't wait for the NFL to come back, like Sunday afternoon type NFL. That's gonna be so exciting.
To me, there's only one answer, and that is the Oregon Ducks. Now, obviously, it's biased. We just saw what happened. But coaches, I look at it. Say you look at the Big 12. Oklahoma doesn't have an opportunity to be the top 5 team on the road. They play Iowa State later in the year, but that's at home. The ACC, Clemson, that opportunity is for them. They've already lost against the only ranked team they play this year. Oregon plays 2 more ranked teams, but you already have a marquee win on the road against Ohio State, and you're playing a rubber ducky in the middle of the field for good.
You guys playing that duck gate.
Well, let me say this. What a start. And I think this gives the Pac-12 so much credibility. But Oregon still has a tough road to hoe. They still have some tough games coming up. Look at their schedule.
What am I streaming tomorrow? Bears and Rams. Tomorrow night. Was it 8:20? I think that game starts, right? From LA?
Well, I will tell you this. I still go back to that UCLA win last week. That was such physical, good, hard-nosed football. There was no tempo. There was no tricks, no gadgets. Not that I'm against tricks and gadgets. I kind of like that kind of football. But they just came out and got after it. And I think with the senior-laden team that UCLA has, with the transfer they got, people are believing now, I think this is going to be a very interesting ball.
And since they play in the regular season, they could play twice this year. Who knows? I mean, it could come down to who wins in the Pac-12 championship. And if they get that far, Pac-12 back, only 2 times have they made the college football playoffs. Last time, I think somebody was there. Maybe it's Colorado. Colorado's looking good. They're up 7-3 second half. Coming up right after this.
All right, finally. Second half coming up. We go to commercial.
That's all, yeah.
Change your mind. Drink again. Because your 30 minutes. Ones you put on yourself.
When it's game time, everyone's got a favorite number. Whichever number you go with, you'll get free delivery on Saturdays when you order with Jersey Mike's app. Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
Dustin Poirier wanted a better life, built it. Wanted respect, earned it. Wanted a title, won it. Decided to change the world, doing it. You know how a man keeps accomplishing everything he sets out to do? He believes that he can. Guaranteed Rate is a mortgage lender who understands the power of belief. First home, dream home, whatever your goal, you can make it real. Because if
No.
you believe,
Colorado is, A&M's is not. A&M's horn doesn't make sense for A&M. It's just because it's one of my favorite horns, and it's the identity of it. Yeah, no. Longhorns will probably be be the stars, but it's not A&M's.
We're watching the grill. Order through the Jersey Mike's app for free Saturday delivery, unless you're going to miss seeing this. Introducing free Saturday delivery. Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
And then what I do after the goal horns is I put in an EDM song I can find and also the fight song. So you'll hear it if somebody else scores a touchdown. Or a field goal, but it has to be at the end of the game. I'm not telling you. I have to wait, see if they score a touchdown. They should. They're 5th in the nation. And this team's not even ranked, so. Welcome back to Denver, Colorado. The Buffalo up 7-3 here at Mile High Field, where the home of the Broncos, where the Colorado Buffaloes host Texas A&M, and looks like Colorado is kicking off from my vantage point, which would mean that A&M is getting the ball, which would make sense to the point I was making earlier.
State Central Colorado yesterday, they felt like they could hold their own at the line of scrimmage. They're doing more than that in the first half. And like those Duckies did in Columbus as well. There is a recipe for beating these teams, right? For beating the underdog, beating the ranked favorite teams, and it's controlled line of scrimmage.
No, it is A&M kicking off, actually. So then all the timeouts for Colorado didn't really make that sense then. But that's a moot point now. This will go out of the end zone and a touchback. Buffaloes will take it from their 25, from the 20.
We go inside that ground game you're talking about. Kind of like UCLA did it a week ago with everybody. It took the full onslaught of this offense. Took quarterback Brandon Lewis rushing for 60 yards. Good push at the line of scrimmage. A great block there.
Lewis and these running backs like Broussard and some of these other guys, Fontant, have been real physical and real good. And they scored that one touchdown, the only touchdown of the game, off a rushing play. Lewis in the shotgun. Hand off to Fontant. Fontant broke a tackle, but then he only got about a yard. It'll be second down.
Last week at Kid State, when they went off in the run game, it was just too loose. The big fellas up front, linebackers weren't fit well. There was too much air, too much space, and that continued in the first 30 minutes as well. First smash play of the half. There's
a throw, and it's incomplete. Batted down by Jones. He's looking for Arias. It's 3rd and 8. Just like that, it was that close to ending up positively for Texas A&M defensively, they are putting some pressure back, and Neal Jr. goes back in coverage. He's sitting at the 40. Now he's dropping back to the 50. Here's Lewis. Lewis getting out of trouble. Lewis trying to throw the ball. Will throw the ball into the Colorado bench. Buffaloes are going to punt. Good coverage by Edrin Cooper. Well, rushed by Edrin Cooper to get on that side of Lewis. Force him to make a bad play. Well, not a bad play, but a hurry play. And that pressure all on him, and a good hit at the end of the play as well. A bit of grabbing, but just real good coverage on Lewis. And Lewis is screaming that he was pulled down off his collar, but, they're letting him hand fight. So just like that, A&M gets the ball really quickly, and that was only about 38 seconds. And this will be returned right by Smith. Got to the 25, and now he's bum rushed back. And A&M will get the ball back with a chance to take the lead or go within one. And it's something out of this drive. Early in the third quarter. Sorry again for the constant yawning. Two catches for 11 yards for Smith. King, he was the starter, but he's not playing because he's in a walking boot right now. He was knocked out in the second series for Texas A&M with a hit. And we didn't see that because of obviously the Oregon-Ohio State game. This rush will go back to the 30. And it's second down.
Calzada do not do. That front for Colorado. They push you around a little bit. What run game can you get to? How can you get those triplets touches? All of the adjustments over that 20-minute period of halftime to be made. I can't wait to see them unfold.
Calzada. Handoff. Goes for a few. Spiller. And he'll make it in third and short. As he went right into one of the offensive linemen. Is he able to get up cleanly? Yeah, he's fine. It'll be third down now. This is a young offensive line. We talked all about that. He's limping, but he seems fine overall. Third and 3. For Texas A&M, Calzada, they've got to get to the 36. Calzada throws over the middle. Incomplete. Lane was covered by Bethel, and A&M is forced to punt. You got to go? All right.
Just not a lot of fear that Chase Lane is going to run by Nigel Bethel, so he is sticky on that third down.
A&M did not punt against Kent State last week, but they've had to punt 5 times. This being the 5th. This is returned past the 15, that's the 20, and then he is just gashed down at the 22-yard line. Colorado up by 4, getting the ball back. 7-3, Buffaloes. Yeah, game started already. We're in the third quarter. Third quarter at 7-3, Colorado. And they're getting the ball back. They'll have the ball on their own 22-yard line once the commercial's over.
Wow, this new Coca-Cola Zero Sugar. Is it the best Coke ever?
No. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. Try it first.
I need to try it first.
We raise the bar on bar food for sandwiches, tenders,
And welcome, DD.
There's more where this came from to the greatest of all time.
first loss since I bought it. Still can't believe this thing is yours. No. Navy Federal Credit Union gave me such an affordable car loan. The rest was easy. I mean, I can't imagine why people down there.
Navy Federal Credit Union. Our members.
Hey, Avshan. Colorado is up 7-3. They are getting the ball at the 22. This is in the third quarter. We should note that if Colorado wins this, Avs fan, this probably ends up being one of. I know Oregon just beat Ohio State, but Oregon's ranked 14. This probably ends up being one of the largest upsets we've had in a long time in college football. It just probably does. They're unranked. A&M's 5th in the country, formerly behind Clemson. I believe Clemson. I'm not sure who 4 is, but definitely behind Ohio State. Well, that's going to change, and behind Georgia and Alabama. They're down 7-3. Oh, you made a TikTok of it. Oh, cool. Lewis in the shotgun. Lewis throws short and absolutely smacked down. Antonio Johnson with a brutal tackle. It's 2nd and long. You'll like it? I'll check it out. Also, Seattle Sounders are leading 1-0 in the rematch of the Western Conference Final in MLS against Minnesota, which is great. But I guess good to know. There's a toss, and getting nothing is Fondant, or only a yard. Peavy with the tackle. They've been big, this defensive front. It's 3rd down. A&M fans here are buzzing. 3rd and 7. Here's a throw. Short. Oh, and he's got Fondant. First down, but a penalty flag's in the field. First that we've seen in a long time, since the pass interference call. I'm watching it now. Oh, I love it. I absolutely love it, Trent. I love it. It's great. I got to watch with volume, though, next. Flag, let's see who it's on. Offensive pass interference against Colorado. Wow. That's great. Pass interference against Colorado. So the first down is wiped off the board, and it's not going to be against Fondant. It's going to be against a receiver who just shoved one of the A&M corners. So the first down is wiped off, and it was what, 3rd and 7? So this should be 3rd and 19. Hand off to Fondant. They're just trying to get yardage. They get to the 20, and it was only about 5 yards. Good play by Carper. It's 4th down, and Colorado will punt with 10:57 to go. Yeah. My favorite is 07, Trent, just so you know. My favorite's 07. I like that you were like, yeah, I know his favorite. Yeah. Yeah, my favorite is definitely 2007. I don't know if I have a favorite NBA Finals or favorite World Series. 86 would probably be the World Series. You know, I was a alive then. There's a return past the 25, and I'm trying to get blockers past the 30 to the 32. The A&M 32, that's where they'll be. And there's chirping going on with Smith for A&M and Lane for Colorado. We go to commercial, 7-3. Colorado, but A&M's got the ball.
Where we have all new lower order rates. And savings like that will make everyone feel like an MVP. Now get new lower order rates with Allstate. Because better protection costs a whole lot less. You're in good hands with Allstate. Click or call for a lower order rate today.
Big news for heartburn sufferers. Introducing Zantac.
Let me get the AirPods out. I'm going to listen to Trent's thing.
Doctor-recommended medicine approved to both prevent and relieve heartburn. That works in as little as 15 minutes and lasts. New Zantac 360.
You can barely hear my voice.
Can't wait.
Why did you show the Bruins winning the cup, bro? That annoys me. Yeah, just kidding.
Hi. Did one of you gentlemen use Nissan at home to order 40 Pathfinders?
Baker said it's another Heisman thing. I didn't think you believed me.
Here are your keys, sir.
If your underwear feels like this, dun, 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 la, 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 dun, 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 la, 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 dun, 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 dun. Get butt naked. The most comfortable underwear there is. Only at Duluth Trading.
See the Lapierre and the Torres. Those like some of my favorite goals in that series. Love it.
Fox College Football is sponsored by Allstate. Save money like a champion with Allstate. Colorado 7, Texas A&M 3. Folks looking for their first top 5 win, their first top 10 win since 2007 when they took down third-ranked Oklahoma. They've lost 7 straight against top 5 opponents since then.
Colorado hasn't won against the top 5 opponents since number 3 ranked Oklahoma. I believe Sam Bradford was the quarterback back then. Former Ram. No longer in the NFL. They pressure Alsada. Alsada throws short. That's caught at the 40. 8-yard gain. It's 2nd and 2 for A&M.
He does shove off at the end, and I can see what the officials call. Nothing as he works to the inside, but there's the push-off. But the timing makes it not a foul because the ball's already being caught by the receiver on the outside. So
Referee guy Rivera saying it's not a foul. That shouldn't have been a penalty. It should have been a first down because of the timing, but they called it anyway. A&M trying to get back to the line of scrimmage. They can't even do that. Spiller loses yards. It's 3rd down. Pushing an offensive lineman there. 9:15 to go in the 3rd quarter. 9:16 to go in the 3rd quarter.
he won't show up on stat sheet, but he is doing all of the dirty work inside to allow those guys to go off the edge.
Calzada 6 of 16 for 44 yards. There's Jalen Sammy,
That is a significant loss.
who's getting looked at. The big linebacker for Colorado.
Interior here. You said that there was no movement. The reason is look at Jalen Sammy right in the middle, staying square. Right? You want to evaluate defensive linemen. I know it's hard. Right? You want to watch the ball. It's easy. You know, pitch and catch and receivers. Sometimes hard with that warfare between the tackles. Just know if you're staying square, if you're standing somebody up on the other side, you are winning because you are not getting pushed off the ball. They fell with that group was their biggest strength. They held Northern Colorado to 20 yards, and okay, it's Northern Colorado. Today,
Terrence Lang, excuse me, not Lane. Terrence Lang. 3rd and 3 for A&M. Calzada throws over the middle, deflected off the hands of Lane, and no flags. It's 4th down, 4th and 3. 1 for 10 on 3rd down for the A&M Aggies, and Weidermeyer was covered. Lane was covered, and he went for Lane, and it just goes off the hands of Lane. Actually never went off of any Colorado players. Went off of the hands. Landman also had coverage there and forced the Texas A&M punt. Constantino will punt this into the end zone. So we're not able to hold it off. Ball will be taken at the 20-yard line. 8:42 to go in the 3rd quarter. 7-3 in favor of the Colorado Buffaloes.
For my business, but all my employees need something different.
Oh, we can help with that. Okay, imagine this. Your Rob. He's on the scene and needs a plan with a mobile hotspot. We cut to downtown. For sales rep, Lisa has to send supplies. But ASAP.
So basically, I can pick the right plan for each employee.
Yeah, I should have just led with that.
With AT&T Business, you can pick the best plan for each employee and get the best deals on every smartphone.
Our passion for protecting vehicles started in 1934. And we've been pushing the limits of performance ever since. Innovating at times, and the right filters to fit your needs. It's a trust that we don't take lightly. Yeah, we've been around the block, but our journey is just beginning. Brand for the road ahead.
Okay, let's talk about those changes to your financial plan.
Bill? Mary?
Hey, it's our former broker, Carl.
Carl, say hi to Nina, our Schwab financial consultant.
I know how difficult these calls can be.
Not with Schwab. Nina made it easier to set up our financial plan.
We can check in on it anytime.
It changes when our goals change.
Planning can't be that easy.
Actually, it can be, Carl.
Look forward to planning with Schwab.
So, if you have a flat tire, dead battery, need a tow, or lock your keys in the car, Cargo's emergency roadside assistance is there 24/7. Oh dear, I've got a flat tire. Yeah, can you find a tape where it's a bit more dramatic on that last line, yeah? Yeah, I got it. Someone help me! I have a flat tire! Oh, it's good for me. What do you think?
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Yes, the king of the jungle.
Time for a Red Bull. Red Bull? Still, you'll never be faster than a lion. I don't have to be quicker than the lion. Just faster than you. Red Bull gives you wings.
If they wanted to make a change, even though I just won MVP and didn't see my future with the team past 2021, then why wait? You know, I mean, they drafted my replacement, so let him play. That's what you want.
Aaron Rodgers sitting down with Aaron Andrews for an unforgettable conversation at noon Eastern, 9 Pacific. NFL season getting going for the Packers and the Saints tomorrow from Jacksonville.
Under center. Play action fake. Where he got hit. He's going for a pass. Got hammered, lost the ball. Got hammered, lost the ball. Colorado saying at a first down, he got Arias wide open. Arias caught it, but he got hammered by an A&M defender, and he dropped the football. 1 foot, 2 foot, and then that ball just drops. The Colorado fans are booing because it was a perfect pass, but Arias dropped it. Yeah, he dropped it. And Lewis got absolutely shellacked at the end of the play as well, but it's 2nd and 10 after they had a huge chance to get momentum in yards. He throws a short pass, and he's decked. Got the running back, and the running back just got clotheslined under his legs by the same corner that had the hit on the receiver, and that's a dangerous tackle. It's not illegal, but it's not really a tackle that you want because it was low. Oh, Alexa went off. It was low, and it went right under the legs. and just with the shoulder, Johnson, and with a huge hit on Brassard.
Back in the day, Joe, that was a knockout shot. That was a, hey, man, he doesn't see me, and I'm going to hit him right in the ear hole. Today's game, you change your target. You've got to go low. You could still see Lewis. He took it. I mean, he's trying to shake off that first down.
And Lewis is still wincing off of that hit as he threw the ball. And it's 3rd and 9 because 2 gigantic physical plays by Texas A&M have helped them get back into this game.
Before a 3rd and 9 play. A defensive battle in Denver. 7-3 midway through the 3rd quarter.
Nice to see you back, Aiden. 2 just huge hits by A&M has forced the 3rd and 9. A hit off a great pass and then a hit off of a screen. And here's Wilson throwing it. Short pass. It is completely swallowed up after only about a 3-yard gain. A&M forces another punt. It's 4th down.
That is the right call. And you can see he is still trying to gather himself. That side, those obliques, that shoulder that he landed on those ribs, you can wear a rib cage all you want. You take a blow like that, and it just jars cartilage, man. It just jars everything in your ears. Oh, man, those vicious blows. Good punt in this half. Smith another chance.
Kick that out and take it from the 20. And just after the 15, and then at the 25, and back to the 27-yard line for A&M. They'll get the ball. All right, it's some NFL football tomorrow. Talking about that. I'll watch them all. That's all. Is the Broncos place? Yes. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. That's the Mile High Stadium, Broncos Stadium. Yep, that is where this game is. That is their home field. A&M has their own home field, their own university field, Kyle Field, College Station Kyle Field. But Colorado does not. University of Pittsburgh, a similar situation. They play in Heinz Field. There's a few places like that. Few colleges have that. MLS teams as well. Some of them, that's why these NFL stadiums are built. They hold so much. And getting out of there, Telsada's got to throw it! And he lost a yard. He was running towards the line of scrimmage and didn't see the backside. I was afraid he was going to lose the ball completely, but he doesn't lose it. But he doesn't get much on the play. And Calzada just sacked by the linebackers, just got him. And I was afraid of that ball. Held it a little bit like a loaf of bread. Just really like that. Here is Calzada, 2nd and 10. Looking, throwing. Where is he going? Incomplete. Towards the sideline, missed Smith. It's 3rd down and 10. If they lose this game, A&M might not ever get a chance to get to the playoff, even if they beat Alabama. Because this is not a team you should be even in this game with. You should be blowing these guys out when you're down 7-3. 3rd and 10, Calzada. There's Calzada trying to get out of there. He gets out of there. He's running. He's running free. Calzada slides to the 44. Out of a hit on the hand, but Calzada needed the 1st down. He got it a little bit more. A&M moves the chains. Here's Calzada. Calzada trying to get out of there. He gets about 5. Almost lost the ball, but he's got it. It's 2nd down.
Joining us, Haynes King was tremendous in his first start last week for Texas A&M. Left the game early on with a leg injury. He's on crutches. Finished for the day, obviously. It's been a rough go of it for Zach Calzada. In his first action in 2 years, his first significant action at Texas A&M. Like just pop-up duty in 2019 for Kevin Hart. Still yet to break.
Calzada, 2nd and 7. Throws short screen. Needs blocking. Has blocking. First down, but there's a flag on the field. And he gets to the 30, but there's a penalty flag. Colorado's pointing the other direction. Is this against A&M? McKinney is not celebrating, so I would think that it is against the Aggies. Chapman's shaking his head. It's against the Aggies. So a huge gain is lost because Chapman illegal block.
Gets his hands outside of his frame. Quinn Perry can see it coming in front of him.
Lampman was close, but wasn't able to get him. But the block occurred anyway. 4:25 to go in the third. 2nd and 15. Third quarter. 2nd and 15. Aggies. Calzada in the shotgun. And now did A&M call timeout? Yes, they did. So no delay of game. Texas A&M will call their first timeout. We'll be back. 7-3, Colorado, late in this third quarter. The Aggies got to get something going. 2nd and 15 after the penalty. That's a good call. Yeah, but I'm not happy about it.
Are you using Liberty Mutual's coverage customizer tool?
Our guy basically just shoved them.
Well, since you asked, it finds discounts and policy recommendations, so you only pay for what you eat. Well, you're an animal. Who's got the bird legs now?
Only pay for what you need. Liberty.
Get ready for Fansville's return to glory and put the Dr. Peppers on ice. Because this year, the fans are back. Dr. Pepper, the one fans deserve.
If you watch football on TV, you need Fubo TV. Get complete NFL coverage, the most college football you can get without cable. Plus, games in 4K included at no extra charge. Try free at FuboTV.com.
Raw power is a man's fist. Ram power puts it in a velvet glove. Raw power lifts with its legs. Ram power also lifts with its brains. Raw power gets it done. Ram power does what's never been done before by anyone. Discover Ram power during Ram Power Days.
Right now, get $3,550 in total values, or get 0% financing for 72 months on the 2021 Ram 1500.
The Live Better You program basically just provides the answer to the question, what if? With Live Better You, my what ifs were erased.
BS tests a new keg every 35 seconds. For beer so fresh, it'll make you... Are you crying?
No.
To the greatest of all times, Buffalo Wild Wings.
Next on Fox, the Aggies at the Banks take City Field on the 20th anniversary of the day America will never forget. Next on Fox.
On September 11, 2001, we vowed to never forget. Help America keep that promise to its heroes. Donate $11 a month to the Tunnel to Towers Foundation at T2T.org. That's T, the number 2, T.org.
In the shotgun, Calzada, 2nd and 15. We're back. Calzada throws. He's got a man, Weidermeyer, but he didn't reach the ball over. So Weidermeyer not got the first down, but he's close. But he's very close. If he had reached the ball, probably would have gotten it. So it's about 3rd and 1. Jalen Weidermeyer got about 14 and a half. And A&M is incredible in an incredible position now on third down, and he wasn't even hit. Calzada. 3rd and 1. Here is Super Bowl X. I edit. Okay, cool. Here we go. Calzada, they get across. They got shoved. They were able to go. They were able to go. He was stopped, and Colorado thinks he was stopped, but he was just able. Akaney just was able to creep across the line. He was stopped there, but he just forced his way through, and A&M converts on first down. On third down and 1, excuse me. And there's a throw over the hands. Over the hands. Hit Weidermeyer. In the hands of the helmet. He can't believe it. It bounces into the Colorado sideline. It's pretty good there. Super Bowl edit. I like it. I love it. I'm not going to take your mod away. Just don't ask. Questions. 2nd and 10. 8 plays for 23 yards. 401 of the drive. 2nd and 10 for Calzada. Ball at the 49.5. It's not really 48. And now timeout. Colorado. Colorado takes their first timeout of the half with 2:56 to go in the third quarter. Georgia's also beating UAB, the Blazers from Alabama, and they're beating them 42-0. So you look at other SEC teams handling their business. Alabama's running on Mercer. Georgia's running on, with their quarterback out anyway, running out on UAB, but they're better. They're way better than UAB and Mercer, but Colorado. But A&M is struggling, down 7-3. So Washington and Michigan later today at BYU and Utah. I did love the end, the meme with Tom Brady as the baby. It's funny. So many Giant fans are, I hate Tom Brady. Why? And usually I hear, yeah, I know we should be happy because we beat him. But it's like he keeps on winning. And I'm like, okay, well, that's not your prerogative. He's beaten the Giants twice in his career. Throw a short throw. Kenny is just decked behind the 50-yard line, way behind the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and long. Third and 13. Calzada. Shotgun snap. Lines back out. Now he stands in the shotgun again. Calzada now. Throws a short throw. It's tipped. Colorado got a piece of it. It's 4th down. A&M has to punt it. Barnes, the ex-Oklahoma Sooner, with the deflection, and it'll force a Texas A&M punt.
The defensive coordinator has called a beautiful game today. Disrupted the timing of this quarterback and Jimbo Fisher as well. Mixed up enough zone, played man, brought pressure at times. He's held the beast. Texas A&M threw just 3 points through the other 3 quarters.
A&M will punt. And this will be taken out at the 11-yard line. The Colorado 11-yard line with 2:02 to go in the third quarter. And the Buffaloes getting the ball.
Expectations that this is the group that finally gets into the college football playoff. They finished one spot out last year. A lot of people thought
A&M is the second longest win streak in the FBS behind Alabama with 9, while also tied with Oklahoma. That could get shattered today if Colorado pulls in the upset of college sports. And boy, have I seen a lot of disappointing A&M losses in my years of being a fan. There is a handoff to Clayton. He gets a few and then tackled. Texas A&M stands for on their uniforms. A&M has something to do like agriculture, and I forget what M is, and T is Texas. Wilson is running, and he is running for, Lewis is running to me. He's running for more and more and more, and it's a first down for the Colorado Buffaloes. Show us the screen, you dummy. I think I'm quite smart. And also, I can't show you the screen because I will get flagged for copyright. It's happened to me twice. I think I'm a broken record, guys. It's happened to me twice, and I am, and then I won't be able to stream for 90 days. It sucks. So no, I will not show the screen. Screen handoff for 2 yards. Second down now. It's not Trent's fault. It's some other guy. Rolling out. Lewis throwing. Over the hands. Over the body. He got decked out of bounds. Is there a penalty? No, there is not. 3rd and 7 is looking for Rice. First target, Rice. And he was looking for him. 36 seconds to go in the third quarter. There's a short throw. And then it makes the stop. It was going. He was going for Dimitri Stanley. Quarter's over. Colorado will punt because of the third down stop. End of the third, Aggies getting the ball back. They're down by 4, 7-3, Colorado.
Hi, I'm just looking at my account and I've got all this extra cash back. Yep, that's your cash back match. Only Discover will automatically match all the cash back new card members earn at the end of their first year.
No, it's annoying though, for real, how many times they ask these questions though. Like, seriously, I mean, I get that he's probably new, but like, you know, like, you know what I'm saying though? Like you guys know how annoying that is for me. And I told you why. Like, I want, and some of you have even seen when I try to like get the show have it with TV, and I can't. YouTube just won't let me. I hate it, but I can't.
That's what we call the Southwest Salad. It's brand new and it's only at Zaxby's. Order on your favorite.
Guys that have over 5K subscribers that do what I do, they have better technology. They don't even show the game because they can't. So it's insane that we keep getting this question.
Monday, September 20th on Fox.
September 22nd on Fox.
Fox 5, brought to you by Stop and Shop. Make the most of every meal.
All of this started when we discovered the benefits of local raw honey for our family.
And then you said, hey, you know what? This is a business right here.
We went out and started to sell it.
To help us get going, we got the Chase Business Banking account. It's more than a bank account. It comes with quick accept, which lets us take card payments anytime, anywhere, and get same-day deposits at no extra cost. It's more than honey. It's about building something for our family that will endure.
Chase for business. Make more of what's yours.
Hey, kiddo. This is Sketchy Kyle from across the street. How are you? And these other two were just sitting outside and figured I'd let them in. Well, what is the code here, sir? Oh, you'll figure that out.
Hey, why is stuff upstairs?
No, I don't.
What's the name of your first pet?
Got a really nice house. At Spectrum, we think if they shouldn't be in your house, they shouldn't be on your Wi-Fi.
This is fun.
So Spectrum Advanced in-home Wi-Fi lets you decide who connects and who doesn't, so your network's always secure. Years after Karen survived traumatic chemotherapy and surgery, her breast cancer returned.
I have one hope left. Clinical trial.
She read everything, called everywhere, until finally Perlmutter Cancer Center invited her into an immunotherapy trial.
It was a life changer.
2 years later, Karen's tumors are gone, and Perlmutter Cancer Center has more active clinical trials than ever.
No, I like you, but usually when you say I don't instead of something funny, you say something that's offensive. So I don't want that.
50 years ago, Nebraska, Oklahoma went down as the game of the century. That's why the entire great state of Nebraska is headed to Norman this year, hoping for another classic. With Oklahoma's barreling into Saturday with the high school front runner at the race. And to kick it all off, the best pre-game party of the weekend. It's time to start Saturday strong.
Colorado fans doing the stroll. Their team is 15 minutes away from probably the greatest college sports upset in a decade.
That's quite a scene. Colorado said he wanted to get the game into the fourth quarter with his team having a chance. How about getting the game into the fourth quarter with the lead?
A&M down by 4. Colorado will punt, as we said. Fourth and 2. And it's returned by A&M. Past the 20. Dragon blocks. Past the 30. Flags out to the 32. There are flags. Now we have to see who those are against. You would think they would be against A&M because of the way the blocks were happening.
Tracking down one of the more difficult returners in college football. This is a blatant block in the back. Once again, set this offense up with a long field.
There are 2 fouls against the return team. Illegal block in the back, number 45. No penalty is applied. Illegal block in the back, number 11. The penalty is accepted. 10 yards. First down.
An illegal block against A&M. So this is against A&M. So they're going to lose yards.
Right there, back to that. To the back. Now 89 yards to drive. I said to you during the break, what happens if Spiller touches it 3 times in a row? What happens if A-Chain touches it 3 times in a row? The fourth quarter tells you something your best player is to get 4 touches.
126 yards up to the half.
Iowa State is close. Oh, nice. Osada, the handoff. This will go for a few yards for Spiller. It's second down.
Second only to Brees Hall over the last 3 years. 100-yard gains, 11 of them. Is not a touchable blocking, being a tremendous teammate. I think it's time he lets his voice be heard and said, let me get my touches. Let me eat.
We got 5 yards there, and Dawn is total for the day. Second down and 5.
Calzada, handoff, Spiller, close to the marker. Don't know if he got there, but he definitely got close.
Well, he said what happens if he touches it a few times in a row, at least twice in a row, sitting up
Got a good run by Spiller. They're trying to set this run up. No, I actually didn't. 3rd and 1. Third and 1. Handoff. The county got it. Got about 4, 2. After he got the first down. And the Aggies, he is making businesses and government workers more masks. Great. That's great. Love it. Aggies met City Field coming up next. That'll be nice. Watch that. Not stream it, but I will watch it. 21-3 Nebraska over Buffalo. So interesting there. Calzada in the shotgun. Handoff. Akane. Got about 4. It'll be 2nd down. I do. I actually have to on our campus, Trent. Not in my room now and not outside, but indoors, I have to wear a mask at every class, and I have to wear it whenever I'm indoors for whatever other reason. Unless I'm like eating or something. So I actually have to. And I have the vaccine. And I will agree with you. I know you're not a guy who likes masks. I do agree that if you have the vaccine shot, you probably shouldn't have a mask. You shouldn't need to wear a mask. But that's the rule, so whatever. Calzada throws over the middle. Incomplete. Great coverage. I don't know why he keeps going for Lane. And Gonzalez had Lane's number there. Was able to deflect the ball away. 3rd and 6. I'm not going to refuse. I want an education, not refusing. I also don't care. It's fine. I'll wear the mask. It's a little weird, but I'm not going to, I don't care. I'll do it. It's fine. Calzada. Went under center and now back to the shotgun. Spiller's there too. Calzada. Gets out of there. Got drilled! And he got Lane! He went for Lane. Lane was covered by Gonzalez. And this time, instead of being free in the pocket, Calzada got drilled. Absolutely rattled down. And he found a way, although Landman kind of let go at the last minute as he was falling down, as the quarterback Calzada was falling down. But he went for Lane again. And Gonzalez was on him. But Lane makes the catch. And the A&M gets to the 40-yard line. They have to get to the 50. Why are they doing so? I don't know, man. Against Colorado of all teams. I don't know. Calzada, high screen. Oh, dropped by Spiller. Dropped by Spiller off of his hand. You can't mess up a screen. You can't mess up a screen. It puts you in such good position. It almost feels like every time A&M's got something going, they get a great chance to get momentum and keep momentum. And they can't do it. And it's funny, the one drive where they were real good, they were able to keep and maintain momentum. But just nothing there. Don't time him out, Trent. I think he's an A&M fan. He's just upset with our team. Trent, don't time him out. I know you did already, but don't. Calzada, pressure, got hit, throws, and making the catch for sure was Lane. Yeah, he made the catch. So 7-yard gain. I just said don't time him out. You know, I'm modding him so you don't do anything. I'm modding you so when you get out of timeout, you can not be timed out again. 3rd and 3. Colorado making more defensive lineup positions, transitions, substitutions, whatever. 3rd and 3. Calzada gets out of there. Calzada gonna run. Calzada got there. He got the first down. Fist pump by one of the assistant coaches, Calzada, who's not a runner, who's the backup, leapt and got the first down. And when he was thinking of passing, you had two guys he had to beat, and nobody there to help block. And Telsada leapt John Elway style for the first down. And Landman just never got there. And he grabbed the ball, too, after he went down, just thinking. No, I think I saw whole last three. I was talking about A&M. Ball at the 49, the Colorado 49. Play action fake. Telsada throwing down the line. He got Weidermeyer wide open. Weidermeyer to the 20-yard line. A&M in the red zone. Jalen Weidermeyer with 10:17 to go in the fourth. I was holding my breath because we talked about you get the momentum, and then usually A&M just lets it go. But no, they keep holding on to the momentum. They're 20 yards, and they can take the lead for the first time today if they can get this ball into the end zone. Huge play by Jalen Weidermeyer. 4 catches for 66 yards for Jalen Weidermeyer. Shotgun snap. Telsada throws to the end zone. Incomplete. Was looking for Weidermeyer. Weidermeyer wants a flag against Colorado. There won't be one. It's 2nd and 10. Good coverage there by Lewis, though. There's an A&M coach just heated. It's not Jimbo Fisher. I don't know if he's heated at the refs or if he's angry at Jalen Weidermeyer or if he's just trying to get Weidermeyer into the game there. Get ready. There's a diving catch by Chapman. And 3rd and short for the Aggies. Worst case scenario, you kick a field goal and you're only down by 1. Calzada found Chapman, and it's 3rd and short. I love going for it, but if you don't get this, especially if you don't gain any yards, you have to take points. You have to take points. 3rd and 3. First down markers at the 10, meaning if A&M gets the first down and only just the first down, they're 1st and goal. And they haven't scored a touchdown all game. Telsada. Chapman's in motion. Telsada stepping, getting out of there. Telsada directing traffic, going to run. Telsada spins, touchdown A&M. Oh no, he lost the ball. He lost the ball. Oh no, but did he cross? He did. Touchdown Aggies. Right on the play, but A&M has the lead. Let's see what the flag is. And the call is he went in, but did the ball come out before he crossed the line, or are we going to have a touchback, and am I just going to cry? A&M fans saying touchdown. Will be a touchdown. It will be a touchdown. It will be a. I don't know. I modded him. It will be a touchdown. A&M gets the touchdown. Calzada, they lead for the first time today. Oh no, that looks like it might come back. But the call is a touchdown. The call is a touchdown. And yeah, that looks like a touchdown. Ball across the plane. Ball across the plane. That should be a touchdown. There's face mask penalty against A&M, which is going to make this kick very long. But the call on the field is touchdown. It's still going to review it. To me, this is a touchdown. Still looking at the play to see if the ball crossed the line. To me, this is a touchdown. It's 9-7 A&M right now. But that's a touch. I know they're saying it's not, but that's a touchdown. He crosses the goal line. Okay, so he doesn't, but the ball crosses the goal line. The ball's over. The ball's over. I don't know why the Colorado fans are cheering. This is a touchdown. Has to be. Has to be a touchdown. They're saying Colorado ball. I would not agree with that. This has to be a touchdown, Texas A&M. Has to be. That ball crosses the goal line completely. Even if it's coming loose, the ball is crossing. Hand never loses it until his arm goes down. That should be noted. It's just like throwing a ball and your arm goes. His hand never loses it. He still has possession because his hand's on the ball. And by that point, the ball's over the goal line. A&M touchdown. That has to be. Has to be a touchdown. I don't know why they're preaching to the choir. They're preaching to the choir, really. Why this is not a Colorado ball. This is an A&M touchdown. It has to be. It has to be. Here's the call. Well, the referees, this is why I don't sleep well at night. Touchback. How is that not a touchdown? 7-3 Colorado, 8:45 to go. They'll get the ball in the 20. How is that not a touchdown? The ball crossed the line. How is that not a touchdown? How?
Don't trust big decisions to just any network. With T-Mobile, the GOAT in 5G.
So the Texas A&M defense, which has been the story for them today, they've been really good, especially in the second half, trying to get to come up with a stop, give the offense another chance.
Second and 5. I must have missed the first play. I was just in shock. 2nd and 5 for Colorado. Handoff to the outside. Got about a yard. A few yards, actually, for Fontan. It's 3rd down and short. 7-3 Colorado. Third and 5. Shotgun snap. Somebody call timeout. I think it might have been Colorado. No, it's A&M. Their second timeout. We only have one left. 8:06 to go in the 4th. 7-3 Colorado.
The light. It comes from within. It drives you and it guides you. Shine your brightest. As you turn ahead, illuminating the way forward. A light maker. Recognizing that the impact you make comes from the energy you create. Introducing the all-electric Lyric. Lighting the way.
Huh. So that's why Rome wasn't built in a day.
But you see breakfast somewhere else.
Then he tried Wendy's breakfast. Now we can't get rid of him.
Can you believe this breakfast croissant is only $1.99?
Yeah, Reggie. I put the sign up.
Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's. Tomorrow holds the course of your financial future, which is why it's good to know exactly how you'll get there. For more than 150 years, generations have trusted the strength and stability of Pacific Life to protect their tomorrows. Because protecting those you care about with life insurance and retirement solutions is...
Guys, I need to have your opinion. Was that a touchdown? Please give me your honest opinion. Was that a touchdown? Because how's that not a touchdown? How is that not a touchdown? Am I? That's right. Right? The ball's over. He doesn't. And his arm goes, the ball loses. Even if you're saying, well, it was slipping out of his fingers. It was still in his fingers. Clearly a touchdown. Rob, explain to me how that's not a touchdown. Explain to me how that's not a touchdown. He's reaching like this. The ball's almost over, pretty much over, but not exactly. Then they're showing it right now. Then when the guy taps it, the ball's falling, but it's off his fingers. His fingers, and then the ball's in, and then the arm goes, and the ball falls, the corner gets it. But that's a touchdown. Come on. Come on. He had control. It was in his fingers. Quesada had control. He did. Third and 5 for Colorado. You're a Buffaloes fan? All right. Lewis throws. Oh, the hands. Incomplete. It's 4th down. Colorado will punt. Johnson with the coverage. Johnson has been by far one of the best players in the field today. He's been covering all over the place. Giving me Penn State versus Indiana 2020 week 1 vibes right now. This is just awful. It just reminds me of the game again. No, don't mute him. Don't mute him. He's a fan of another team. Do not mute him. Do not mute him. We can't mute fans of other teams. That's not right. Do not mute him. 4th down. Watts will punt for Colorado. This reminds me kind of like A&M and UCLA. I want to forget that game forever, though. That game was awful. Well, it started okay. Away from the 20, and now the 23-yard line. 7:51 to go. And A&M, 7:50 to go, and A&M will get the ball. We go to commercial. A&M down by 4.
Emily used to let nothing come between her and WNBA action.
Emily.
No, thank you. Then Emily got YouTube TV. Now her live TV can also record all of everything. No cable box needed. This is the happiest Emily's ever been.
I'm not unmodding you. I just had to do the hide on hide thing to delete your comment.
YouTube TV. Try it free.
With DirecTV Stream, I can get live TV and on demand together. Watch Serena Williams, Wonder Woman. Serena, Wonder Woman. Serena, Wonder Woman.
You cannot be serious.
Get your TV together with the best of live and on demand. Introducing DirecTV Stream with no annual contract.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, people like Geico because it's just easy.
He doesn't like football. And stop talking about people. He literally said, oh, my God.
Why not? Put them together. Save even more. Some things are better together, aren't they? Like tea and crumpets. But then you won't put up just anything. Like, say, a porcupine in a balloon factory. Now, that'd be a mess. I mean, for starters, porcupines are actually no good at the team.
My God. This game resumed.
City Field on the 20th anniversary of the Day of America. We'll never forget. Next on Fox.
You're talking about people again.
Aaron Rodgers and the Packers battle Alvin Kamara and the Saints. The NFL is back. It all kicks off Sunday at 1 Eastern on Fox.
September 22nd, 2001. Texas A&M's first home game after 9/11, and they have red, white, and blue eye. 70,000 T-shirts printed with "Standing for America" sold at the game. Proceeds of over 180,000 donated to the New York Fire and Police Benevolence Relief Funds. Actually recreated this last week. The opener against Kent State, close to the 20-year anniversary. Texas A&M back on offense. Down 7-3.
A&M has the ball at the 23-yard line. Their 23. Calzada. Throwing it over the middle. Tipped. Look, he was going to have a guy. That was a great throw. He was going to have a man. But Landman tipped it in the air. He had a target. And this was a really nice throw. But this was off the hands of Landman. And to the ground it went. Landman felt he should have picked that, but I don't care. It's that's as bad, in my opinion, because I felt they had a real good chance. Now, that's not actually his fault. Calzada. That's just a great play by Landman. Calzada now throws a screen to Spiller. Will waltz for a first down and into the A&M and right by the A&M bench. It's first down. It would not be funny. It would not be funny. It would not be. Don't say stuff like that. Making fun of someone is never funny. Ever. I don't. Why are we even having this conversation? You know what? Not yet. But if you start saying stuff like that again, I'll time you. Calzada, shotgun snap. Has to snap it soon. Will. Calzada sets up. Throws over the middle. Caught. Spun at the 40. Got a man, Akane. First down. Aggies. Because I said not to keep on referencing people. Trent, haven't I said that at least like 20 times in the stream to him? Akane, a running back, getting the ball and spinning there. Great play by him. 6:40 to go. Less than that. Evan Akane, 3 catches, 24 yards. They're at the Colorado 40. Have to get to the Buffalo's 30-yard line. Fakes the handoff to Akane. And then almost tipped. Had the arm. He had the arm. He was going deep. Calzada was going deep, but his arm was affected by a pass rusher behind him. So the ball lofted into the bench. Wells was the guy that got behind Calzada and got a little bit of his arm. So instead of heaving down the field, it went into the bench. Handoff to Akane. Akane, first down, A&M. To the 28-yard line, 39-yard line of Colorado. Okay, good, stop. And because of a Colorado injury, it looks like the Buffaloes call timeout. Spiller there, and he'll waddle to the bench. 6:15 to go in the fourth quarter. 7-3, Colorado Buffaloes. We'll be back. 28 is where A&M is. Colorado 28. Yes, they do. You're gonna whoa.
Be commission free thanks to the cartridge-free Epson EcoTech printer.
No.
A ridiculous amount of ink.
I'm not mad or anything. I just don't usually do it much.
Football on TV, you need Fubo TV. Get complete NFL coverage. The most college.
Unless, wait, Trent. Unless we could do Hey Hockey Talk if you want to talk with the NFL.
Try free at FuboTV.com. With a Honda in your garage, every summer adventure leads to another.
Also, I saw. Nope.
Get an incredible summer offer on a new Honda, only at the Honda Summer Sales.
So Trent, I saw the dog. Dog's cute. Okay, cool. Just not like about weird stuff, right? No, I trust you now. I'm not trusting anything.
This Home and Auto Bundle Extravaganza Save-a-thon, there's no telling what we might bundle.
Home and Auto Bundle Extravaganza Save-a-thon. Bundle cars, trucks, colonials, bungalows, and that weird hut your uncle lives in.
I'm actually calling you straight up and not the hockey talk. You're on hockey talk? Okay, hold on a second.
We raised the bar on bar food.
Well, no, Trent. Hey, hockey talk. Okay. Hey, Trent.
Hello?
Trent, just so you know, when we do hockey talk, I don't really use that channel anymore, so it would be Hey, hockey talk.
Okay.
That's the one on the channel with like everybody. Alrighty. All right. Let me know what you think. Actually, we're gonna have the series, so maybe not immediately, but I'll bring you in to talk some. And if you want to, you're watching the game, right?
Yeah.
If you want to do some
I'm
color
watching Penn State,
commentary,
actually.
if you want to do some color commentary, you can do that as well, like what you saw here and blah, blah, blah. You just jump in whenever you want.
Okay. I'm watching Penn State right now.
Oh, well, this game's on Fox, of course. Calzada, shotgun snap, fakes the handoff, big ring pressure. Calzada gets out. Calzada sacked. Second down and long, it's Rodman with the sack for the Colorado Buffaloes. And Calzada wanted space. He lost it all. What?
The Ball State quarterback has more interceptions than touchdowns.
Wow, well, A&M doesn't have
Two
any
of them.
touchdowns, so I feel depressed. Second and 12.
Oh, what? Oh.
Shotgun snap for Calzada. What channel is that on? ESPN?
Fox Sports 1.
Fox Sports 1. Okay, I have that. I can watch that later, maybe. Here's a handoff. Spiller. About to the 27-yard line.
84
It's
for
third
Ball
down.
State had a one-handed catch, but lost it when he hit the ground.
What quarter is it?
Yo, guess who I met
Final
yesterday?
5 minutes of play here in the game. What?
Saquon.
Oh, yeah, you told me that. Final, what quarter is it?
Fourth.
How much time
Touchdown Ball
left?
State.
How much time left?
6:58.
All right, we got 4:50 something in this game. 4:35. Excuse me. Calzada, 3rd and 8. Calzada pressured. Calzada throws. Oh, he caught it. Spiller. First down, Aggies. Spiller made an athletic move. And Trent, they've been going for their running backs. They've been finding their running backs. Akane made that great pass the other time on the series, and this one, Spiller. We know about Bressard and the other running back that Colorado has, but this is big for A&M. They've got 1 timeout. Colorado has 2. Now they can snap. 10 seconds left on that clock. They have the ball at, I believe, the 19-yard line. 19-yard line. Have to get to the 9. Calzada's directing traffic. He's throwing on the run. He was looking for Lane. It would have been a touchdown. 2nd and 10. That's got to be the guy who's targeted the most. What?
Nathan just said, Peter, time me out. What the F? All caps, too.
Didn't I tell him, though? Yeah, but Colorado's winning, Thomas. Didn't I tell him, though, not to do that, and he just kept doing it? So, seriously, this is stupid. Like Trent, you used to do stuff like that, but you don't do that anymore because you're smart.
Yeah.
Calzada, shotgun snap. 2nd and 10. Calzada. Pitch to Spiller. Spiller, there's a block. Gonna need another one. Got by 1. Couldn't get by 2. Ball is at the 13-yard line of Colorado. It's 3rd down with 3:40 to go in the football game. Colorado 7. Texas A&M 3. This is crunch time. A&M's got 1 timeout. Colorado has 2. One for 10 to start 3rd downs, but then they've gotten a lot better. 165 yards, 17 of 37 is Calzada. Now Calzada in a shotgun. He needs 4 yards. He just got to get it off. He didn't get it off. There's a flag down. Is this delay a game? It's a killer if it's delay a game. It's delay a game. It's delay a game. Are you kidding me?
Nathan
3rd and
texted
9.
me and said, tell Peter to call Charles out.
Okay, Angel, I can't show the game because I'll get copyright. It's happened to me twice. I'm not doing it, and then I can't stream for 90 days. Kickoff. The score is 7-3 Colorado. A&M has a 3rd and 9 from the 18? Yes, 18-yard line. They have to get to the 9. Calzada under center. Now he gets the shotgun. He's got Spiller there. Calzada. 2:50 to go in the game. Calzada getting out of there. Calzada throwing on the run to the end zone. Touchdown! Spiller!
Yeah.
9-7 Aggies!
Let's go, yeah.
Are you kidding me? What a play! He found the running back in the flat. Calzada with 2:41 to go in the game. The Aggies lead by 2. Extra point probably on its way. Isaiah Spiller with the touchdown. Also, why would they come for your TikTok? There's nothing to do with A&M. 2:41. Also, Trent. Wait till the horn stops, and I'll tell you that. I have a request for an edit.
What?
I said I have a request for an edit. Could you give me the edit? Could you give me an edit of whatever music you want of Johnny Manziel scoring against Alabama? They didn't kick in 2013 his multiple touchdowns. They got the extra point to go. 10-7 A&M has the lead for the first time today. 2:41 to go in the 4th.
What do you say?
Could you do an edit? I don't care what song with the A&M touchdowns against Alabama that Manziel threw in 2013.
You're breaking up. I can't hear you.
Can you give me an edit on TikTok of the Manziel touchdowns against Alabama in 2013?
Okay.
Hey, Husker Nation came from your TikTok. Glad to see you here, Husker Nation. Who's your team, college football-wise? Because we're not doing NFL or NHL. I'll be right back. My AirPods, so I have to go get them. Oh, my God. I feel so much better. They got to still stop them. Game's not over, but we got 8 viewers today. Let's go. 5 likes. Let's go. Like, subscribe, notifications. You know the drill.
So you want me to do Manziel touchdowns against Alabama?
In 2013.
Okay.
That's the game that made me fall in love with them. Hook 'em? Oh, come on. Boo! No. Who are you guys, Raul, who are you guys even playing? Does anybody know who the Longhorns are playing? Because I couldn't tell you. I don't know.
You have to get Husker a mod.
Who?
He came from TikTok.
I don't know him, though. Arkansas? Oh, yeah, you should win that. We're playing Arkansas in 2 weeks. We're playing Nevada, I think, next week. No, New Mexico. And then we're playing Arkansas. And I think we have another game, and then we got the big, bad Crimson Tide. Oh, God. Well, we went undefeated into them last week, so. Texas A&M? Oh, this is relief. Can you spell relief on these fans' faces? And now these two fans you see here, those are the parents of Isaiah Spiller, the running back who just scored. And that fan in front of him, that's just relief on your face. Woo! 18-yard touchdown catch for Isaiah Spiller. Oh, my God. 11 plays for 77 yards. I know you're a Penn State fan, but you want to put this game on? Why don't you put this game on, Trent?
This game isn't close.
Penn State's is close?
No. I said the final score would be 37-17 Penn State. It's actually 37-13. So
Wonderful. Put on this game, though. That game's not even close. That game has more time left than this game. This game's got, 2:41, and it's a 3-point game?
No,
With the trailing team getting the ball? Let's go. Texas A&M, gig 'em. The Aggies up by 3. Calzada, the German kid, Deutschland. And he had the touchdown pass to give A&M the 3 points lead that they have. Brandon Wilson, and the ball went off the hands of the big corner who's been all over the place. And if he caught it, Johnson, it would have been touchdown Aggies. 2nd and 10.
I'm making it.
2:37. Oh, I love the shirts of these A&M guys. And Raul, you'd hate it. It's a backwards hook 'em, and it says TU isn't back because they're going to the SEC next year. Love the shirts. There's a throwaway. It's an incomplete. There was pressure on the throw. It's 3rd down. Colorado has 2 timeouts left only. 1 timeout for A&M, and the guy who was dominant in the first half is showing up again. Peavy, the big D lineman. A&M definitely going to fall at least 1 spot this week. Would have been a blowout if King didn't get hurt. Yeah, true, but I'm not either a fan of either of these quarterbacks. But you're right, Raul. That's probably going to happen. But at least we got to win. Well, we don't have it yet, but hopefully soon. I mean, if you guys lose to Arkansas, my God. Wilson in the shotgun. We're getting a timeout called. I believe it's by Colorado. 2nd timeout by the Buffaloes with 2:32 to go. Now remember, there's no 2-minute warning in college football, so they can't use that. Colorado has 1 timeout. Texas A&M has another.
We do have 1 minute warning.
152 seconds left in the football game. 3rd and 10. What do I need to do to be mod? Like stay here a lot and just be normal? I'm streaming tomorrow, Husker, if you want to subscribe and put on the notifications. I'm streaming tomorrow night. We're on 8:20, Bears and Rams. I'm not a Bears or Rams fan, so it's not why I'm a Giants and Texans fan, but I do not stream afternoon games because that's my time to kind of chill and relax, hang out with people, watch football. I really enjoy it. My God, I just hurt myself bad. Colorado, 6 punts, turnover on downs, and a missed field goal since their first quarter touchdown, which we missed, of course, because of the Ohio State and the Oregon game. You subscribe. Thank you, Husker Nation. I appreciate it. Who's your NFL team? I'm wondering. Wilson. Wilson gets out of it. Wilson is sacked. 4th down. It is Neil. It is Neil. Leal's the guy's name. My God. Leal with the sack. Look at the A&M fans hugging each other. And the Colorado fans, dead quiet. The tables have turned. The Texas A&M Aggies had incredible coverage. And the best receiver was deadlocked. And Wilson And for whatever reason, Colorado's not had good luck with their receivers. They don't call their timeout. Wilson steps up. Wilson, they're blowing the play dead. I think Colorado called timeout. They blew the play dead as Lewis got out of the pocket. I think Colorado just called their final timeout. I was confused as to why didn't they call their final timeout, and they did right as Lewis snapped the ball. Lewis is probably annoyed with the coach going, here's the play I want you guys to run. Here's what we can do. You're an Aggie fan? Yes, I am, Frank. I've been a Texas A&M football fan since 2013. I don't go to A&M, but I've never stopped loving this team. You should try to show the game. Oh, my God. I can't. 28 people watching. Let's go. Let's go. I try to show the game. I can't because copyright, and for 2 months, 2 months or what was it, 90 days, I won't be able to live stream. Trent, we got 29 people watching. No one asked me about that. Trent, you're getting timed out because you're bothering people. I just timed him out of nowhere. He hates me. I know he does. At least we like the Red Wings. I don't. Oh, I know he hates me. I know. I don't care what he says. Don't tell me. He's going to DM me later today. You hate me. Why are you horrible to me? You're nice to everyone else. La, 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 la.
You can thank me. You can thank me.
Thank you. Lewis shotgun snap at 4th down. Lewis throwing, and he's knocked down. He didn't get the first down. 1:40 to go. 4th and 13. Wow. 1:40 to go. 10-7 A&M with 1:40 left in the 4th quarter.
Do you think there's still a chance Colorado wins?
There's not a good chance. There's not a good chance because they have no timeouts. And A&M has the ball with 100 seconds left. Lewis played well, but Colorado down by 3. Now, what is it? A&M will take a knee right now. The clock will run. I think there's 40 seconds on the play clock, right? So that should put it within a minute. So I think technically they could get the ball back with about 10 seconds to go if A&M doesn't get a first down. Now, A&M's in Colorado territory, so I think they're in enough territory where they could kick a field goal if they take knees to 4th down and there's still time left.
Hey, Peter, do you stream for a little bit more after I make the edit?
I'm hungry. I kind of want to eat dinner and hang out and do some other stuff.
Only for like 5 minutes.
Colorado is running out of 10. Who's Charles? Some random person. Does A&M suck or something? No, they're great. No, Colas, you hate the Aggies. Philip, why do you hate the Aggies? Are you a Longhorns fan? But Philip, tell me why you don't like the Aggies. The third kneel will happen. And now, the countdown. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16. They're going to the Mets game. That's why I'm counting. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's final. The Aggies are 2-0. They win. They win. Whose ball? It doesn't matter, Raul. The game is over. The Aggies win. 10-7. The Aggies win. The Aggies win. Thank you, John Sterling. Any Yankee fans out there will get the reference. Trent, you should get that, right?
Yeah.
Yes, no comments. Let's go Razorbacks. I never say that, but it's true. The Aggies win 10-7. Bring on New Mexico. We should not have been that close, but it is. Let's go Razorbacks. Let's go Giants. Let's go Texans. Let's go Mets. And have a great day, everyone. This was obviously a solemn day. Everyone knows all of that, what that was for. But this was a fantastic sports day. I hope everyone enjoyed themselves. I will see all of you guys tomorrow night at 8:20 Eastern. So those who are not subscribed, subscribe, put on your notifications for Bears and Rams. No, I'm not a Bears or Rams fan, but I'd like to enjoy my afternoons watching the NFL. So I do Sunday night games and some of Monday night games that are class on Monday night. So I'll see you guys tomorrow at 8:20 Eastern for Bears and Rams from the City of Angels. Good night, everybody. Happy hockey, everybody.